This is Snake. Do you read me, Archon? Loud and clear, Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Sometimes I suspect I'm not who I think I am. Like maybe I died a long time ago and somebody took my brain and stuck it in this body. Maybe there never was a real me in the first place and I'm completely synthetic like that thing.
Yo. Hey,
Yo, what's
everyone.
good?
Uh, yo, what up? How's it?
Howdy dowdy, y'all.
How are you, dude?
Sick, going good, going well.
What'd you do
Hello,
today?
everybody out there from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, from
Connected Pod. Episode, is that 4? 5?
yeah, it's episode 4. Well, yeah, it's episode. I think it's episode 4, because there's no.
No, I think we're on 5.
Yeah, it is, but we started off with 0, because we're cool.
Because we're cool.
Because we're
people.
fucking sick dudes.
Yeah, we're sick as hell, bro.
What's it called? Yeah, we're gonna try to talk about fucking scary stories.
Scary stories on your Sunday night so you
Yeah.
can fall asleep in your spooky,
Yeah.
scary.
We're gonna
bed.
try to give you lucid dreams.
Hey, we want to give you the top 10 scariest
Top 10.
stories.
Top 10 lucid dreams. Number 4. Or no, what the fuck?
No.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Um,
Well, first we like to start off the podcast with how we doing, you know.
Yeah.
So, how was your weekend? How's it going, Coms?
it was alright. I was like, I thought I was sick. I was getting sick. Cause
Boy, you need some orange juice.
yeah, no, and cause what's it called? Cause I was watching my niece. Yeah, she was
okay.
getting like a runny nose. I was like carrying her, so
Uh-oh.
transfer. It's all connected, man. It's all connected.
It's a connected pod.
Yeah. And then yeah, like I was almost getting sick. I tried it. Oh, I got watched like. I think the only thing I watched was The Pit, because it's fucking sick. Last episode.
Colin's favorite show, y'all.
Yeah, last episode is like coming up, or this
Sick.
Thursday. So,
What season are they on? Is this their first season?
first season, 15 episodes, and like each episode is like an hour of their shift. Yeah, so
That's crazy.
yeah, it's
The
like
timing, y'all.
yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's so good. Like yeah, I'm telling you, like I cried each episode. Not each episode, but there's like heavy stuff in there.
Hey,
Yeah. It's like yeah, I don't
you guys ever want to do a shift at the ER room? Just go watch The Pit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lock in,
No.
lock out.
Yeah.
For an hour.
Yeah. It's yeah, it's a trip because it talks about like real stuff, like what like the doctors get into right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
Gotta
we're
sit up
gonna
straight.
talk about scary shit about where we come from.
Yeah, we're gonna talk spooky stories, spooky myths, and about our cultures and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you started off first, bro, because I'm interested in your guys' stuff.
Oh,
I know our stuff is kind of out there.
all right. Do you want to hear about a baby?
Ooh,
Because I I kind of I know three. I like researched. I know three.
Shit, I should have done my research.
Kind of, cause I know it. I know
Mhm,
the three main ones, but I didn't know
mhm.
the details about it. Like, cause
Of who they are, where they came from.
yeah, yeah, like the
Did you like long
origins.
walks on the beach?
Yeah, yeah, their origins and stuff. But yeah, let's do. It's called Chanak. Wait, ch, cha, Tnanak. It's
Chinook.
a so it's a baby. It's a
What
demon
the hell?
baby. So if you
What
hear a
the?
demon baby in the dark, like
Run away.
yeah, cuz it'll consume you. It'll just it'll
To the
eat
darkness.
yeah, it'll eat you or like eat your soul. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I was just listening to tons of shorts cuz there's not a lot.
Ah,
There's not a lot
yeah.
for Filipino like monsters.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
and I I like I got oh, um I went into it and like there's like what 2 3 Filipino
Mhm.
YouTubers that talks about
Really?
yeah.
Oh, talk about
Yeah.
this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, bro, I know there's way more than
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
Y'all
There's
talented as fuck.
there's tons more. Yeah. Yeah, the YouTubers are mainly singers, the Filipino YouTubers.
They're singing myths and stuff. So today we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about
Um
baby. That's a
yeah,
demon.
that demon baby. Um what's it called? Like the result I got was the Filipino myths rap. That was like
Oh.
a million views. I was like, nah. I'm trying to learn. I don't want to. I'm trying to just get like bullet points. I'm not trying to. But I
Yeah,
bet
yeah.
that that would have helped out. It would have gotten. No, I don't know, cause if they're talking Tagalog, yeah,
Ugh,
I
sticky
can't.
situation,
Yeah,
huh?
I can understand Tagalog.
Hmm.
It's I can't I can speak it, but not fluently.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Comes.
Yeah.
You
Well,
picked the wrong person for this.
yeah. No, I'm fucking
Nah, I'm playing
born
with you.
born here, bro. I was
American.
yeah, I was an American citizen. Um,
Okay, well, we could do one of mine.
yeah. Let's.
So we were just kind of going, guys, like off of base of our cultures, like our
Yeah. Like what we know.
mythology.
What we know.
Yeah,
I know there's
Th-
tons. There's tons.
yeah. This one is widely known, and I'm going based off of what I was told as a kid. You know, like the whole scary, spooky story where it's La Llorona.
Oh, sick.
Of course, she's in every fucking village
She's in
known
The
to a
Conjuring.
Mexican. Yeah. Oh yeah, and The Conjuring. Eventually, you know what they're trying to do is start a whole Avengers fucking
Oh yeah, and dude,
Avengers of
yeah,
spooky
yeah.
people.
Avengers of Horror. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did did that ever happen? I don't. Maybe because
Yeah.
they're still going. I know there's
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
film
Yeah.
coming up.
What they got the nun.
Yeah,
They
The
got
Nun, Annabelle,
Annabelle, La Llorona now.
Lariona. Um,
Uh,
is it all girls? All spirit girls, right?
they're trying to say something calms. I'm just
No,
playing.
no, no. I didn't write it down. I didn't produce this. They did.
They're trying to say something, yeah.
No,
I
no.
know, I
I'm
know
all
they
for
got.
spirit girls.
Oh, is Insidious a part of the Conjuring
I
universe?
yeah Yes, I don't know. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, yeah. So that's the Conjuring universe. There's cinematic universes of ghost
Yeah, for
and
uh
demons.
yeah, Ghost Girls.
Yeah, but La Llorona, man. So pretty much the premise of the story is that I believe she was in love with a man. Anybody is willing to correct me if I'm wrong. She was in love with a man, had 2 kids. Man leaves her. She gets really heartbroken.
Oh,
Ends up,
mi amor.
huh?
I said mi amor.
And, ends up fucking
Sin
drowning the
amor.
kids.
Oh, dang.
More, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for some love, bro. She was
Yeah.
heartbroken
Aw,
and drowns her kids, and then
dang.
goes crazy because she drowned her kids.
Yeah.
I better. She's gonna visit me in my dreams, bro.
No,
Keep making fun of
no,
me.
you're
Uh,
yeah, no, you're chilling. You're chilling.
yeah, I don't La Llorona who. But yeah, but ends up drowning her kids, and then also going crazy because she drowned her kids. And then what does she do? I believe she commits suicide because
Oh.
she had killed her kids. And so, within doing that, her spirit is left to wander the realms of earth, searching far and wide for who? For her kids.
Oh, not her
So,
husband?
well, no, I think it's
Fuck that
more
fool.
for her kids. I mean, yeah, exactly. I don't know. My version of what they told me is that she'd be crying for her kids. She'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
mis hijos, mis hijos, you know. So it's like,
Hijos.
yes, mis hijos, where's my kids? And it's said to say that, look, if you go looking for her, or if you like think about her a lot, that she'll visit you in her dreams, and then you start to hear her cry throughout the night.
Yeah.
So the creepy part about this story, though, is that when I was like 15, 16,
I I
uh,
I'll tell you about my story after.
oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So when I was about like 15, 16, I went to the motherlands, and um, my family is inside this kind of like it's a pueblito. It's like a village,
Mm.
sort of say. But half of it's kind of filled with my family. Anybody watching of my family, shout out y'all.
Shout out.
Um, yeah, the town is called Aguasculco. It's a little close to Guadalajara. And
Nice.
dude, the time that I went, there is no lights. Well, there's
Oh,
lights in certain
oh yeah.
areas.
That's
The
sick.
roads are still paved by like rocks, like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
those little like boulder,
Mm,
like
mm.
like a
Oh,
real village, bro. I mean, it's a
like
village. Yeah, it's a village.
cobblestone or no?
Yeah, like
Okay,
cobblestone,
okay.
bro.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, the streets are paved with cobblestone with like little
Oh,
to no
sick.
street lights. And it has a river running the uh through the town.
Oh, where she drowned her
Like
kids?
yeah, so it's sad to that, if you stay awake. I think it was just something to scare us, but
What
if you stay awake past a certain time, I think it's like around the witching hour
is
that
there
you'll
like
hear.
an area like where she lived or is it
No, not in
lost?
that.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I know, I've heard she's kind of like a wandering spirit,
Mm,
mostly around like rivers and stuff
yeah.
like that. But
Oh,
that's as
okay.
far as I know.
Yeah. So there's no like
I'm pretty
main point of like
like
where
region.
this
No,
is where she drowned her kids. Like this.
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Mexico.
Oh.
But yeah, that's as much as I know about the myth. But in that town that we went to, there was 2 stories. I'll tell you the one after. But so this town, they like to party a lot. They like to
Sick.
party in the plaza and stuff. They have like a little
Fiesta?
fair. Yeah, like a little fair every August.
Sick.
And so yeah, bro. So at night, this fucking place gets dark as shit, bro. And like I want to say like maybe you'll walk, find a light source, and then like couple miles down, you'll find another dude, but you're walking in the dark for the most part. Um, so what ends up happening is I lose some cousins and a brother, and I was already home. Um, sort of say that most of them were drunk outside,
Oh, sick.
up to no good with some
Nice.
women.
Nice.
Um, so
Jeez.
my dumbass, I go home, I go to the house we're staying
How,
at, and my
how
dad's
old
like,
were
"Yo,
you?
bro, I was like 14."
Okay.
Hey, like
Yeah.
14 or 15, I want to
Mhm.
say. Probably 15. But I get to the house that we're staying at. My dad's like, "Hey, dude, where's your brother and your brother at? Your brother and your cousins?" I go, "Mm, I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. You know, I'm not worried about him. I was with
Yeah.
my girl cousin at the time, and
Yeah.
we're chilling. Shout out my cousin Vettel. Um, so he goes, "All right, well, go and find them." I'm like,
Oh
"Dude,
no.
oh fuck no." My dad was a little lit himself, you know,
Oh
so
yeah.
he's just like, "Go look for them, dude." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Fuck no," and I'm like, "You're gonna come with me?" He's like, "No, go find them. I need to
Here's a
watch your
flashlight.
mom."
Beep. Look at a tiny flashlight.
Dude, no, I was out there with no fucking flashlight, bro. No cell phone.
Oh yeah.
No cell phone. And so I'm out there, dude, fucking walking. And dude, they have this scary ass spot, and it's like a bridge over the river.
Oh fuck.
And the river, yeah, dude, the river was kind of
hear-
big, and it's kind of
I
like
hear
a
it
like a
crying.
rural area. Yeah, I know, like like kind of like jungly, I want to say, but
Mm.
not like too
Not,
foresty.
yeah, it's not. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
So, dude, I have to walk over I have to cross that bridge, and I was so fucking scared, dude. And I'm like, dude, I know for a fact because I searched all the spots that were lit, you know. So,
Yeah.
so I know they're not there. I know
Yeah.
for a fact in this one spot they were there, you know. So I told myself, well, fuck, dude, I gotta cross this bridge to find them.
Yeah.
Coms, let me tell you, when I had to fucking find the deepest, darkest pit of courage, bro, in my stomach, I did. And bro, that was like it felt like the longest bridge ever, dude. And we're not talking like bridge like we have out here, bro. Like bridge where it's like
Yeah.
like you no,
It's
this
a
is like
rural bridge.
arched. Yeah, it's like a arched like a bridge you see in Resident Evil 4, bro.
Oh, sick. Sick.
It was like that, dude, and it was pretty big, you know. And so the cross, I'm like, shit, dude, fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And then the other story
It's 3.
to that village was that around 3 o'clock at night.
Witching hour.
Yeah, so if you see
Bruja
somebody walk,
hour.
yeah, los brujas.
Yeah.
If you walk around around that time at night, you will find somebody walking around by themselves. And this
A
person
drunk dude.
is
It's a drunk. It's a drunk
no,
dude.
they say like just walking straight in a line down the road, and they say this
Ah.
person is they say this person will try to engage into a conversation with you, you know, and
Mhm.
be really like charming.
Oh.
And it said to later on you find out that that person takes you, and it's
Uh-oh.
said to be the devil.
El
That was the
diablo.
other story. So I had both of these stories in my head while looking for my fucking cousins and brothers, like in this dark ass area, dude.
Yeah.
And so I crossed that bridge, dude, and I shit you not, comms. I'm crossing the bridge, dude, and I hear something in the bushes, bro. And I was like, fuck no, dude. This is the
It's not a rabbit.
no, dude. I know. It sounded
Hey.
big, bro.
Coyote.
And you just hear like
Coyote.
no, I didn't even fucking stay to find out. Dude. I
You
just
just
fucking
looked.
ran.
Yeah.
I ran, and then I end up running up the fucking like the hill that I needed to go on where there was light, and I knew past that's where my cousins and my brothers were gonna be. But it's safe to say I find these drunk motherfuckers, you know, talking to women all in different houses. All right, bro.
Dang.
And then we all walk back, dude.
Por
I don't think
favor,
I've
Montoya.
yeah. If I don't think I've ever been like I don't even think I thought about how drunk they were and how
Mm.
much I had to carry them, or
Oh
like
yeah,
get
yeah.
them to walk in a
All
straight line
all
down to
three
the
of them.
house, bro. Bro, I was so scared shitless, dude, that I don't even remember that walk back, dude. Like, I'm just like scared shitless, bro, of that place when I was a kid. But I've heard now,
But
I've
did
heard
you
now
feel
they've
like a
got
comfort? You had like three dudes, three drunk dudes.
kind of, bro. But bro. They were like stopping to take a piss in the
Oh
fucking like dark. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
I want to go.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to go
And it's
home,
three.
bro.
It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's sleeping.
bro. But that at that time, around that time, that place was so fucking creepy, dude. So
Yeah.
many like stories, dude. So many like they say there's sometimes like I guess they had a person out there who was like he was kind of like a side dude to a marriage, and he really
Mm.
loved homegirl, so he ended up fighting homeboy, and the guy like chopped his head off, and it said
Wait,
that he's
who chopped
just it was just like it was the
the side?
husband.
Oh no, wait. So the
Yeah.
husband
Oh shit.
chopped
Yeah. It was.
the sides guy.
Yeah. The side dude's head off. It's
Okay.
sort of say, and this dude walks around the little pueblito without no head, like just
How you say
like
headless or how you say headless in Spanish?
Sleepy Hollow. Nah, I don't know, bro.
What? How do you say head?
Cabeza.
What? Oh, I
Sin
was
cabeza.
yeah.
Sin
Sin cabeza.
cabeza.
Yeah,
Sin cabeza. Without your head. But I wouldn't. I don't think that's how you said
yeah.
headless. But yeah, dude, fucking creepy shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to say before I end this part of my stories, yeah, I just want to say fuck you to my cousins and my brother. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. One of those cousins did pass away, but
Oh,
goddamn, bro, you
jeez.
guys couldn't have picked. You guys couldn't have picked the fucking worser time for me to look for you drunk fuckers. Okay, so god damn it, bro. Rest in peace, my cousin. But Jesus Christ, man, come on, dude.
RP. Damn.
I was scared shitless.
Huh. Well, there's cause in the Philippines we use I live with my grandpa. My family
Mhm.
live with my grandpa. So we had a compound. So
Oh shit.
his house. It's like the biggest house, and then um they were working on like it was a factory. It was like the house in the middle was a
Mm.
factory, and then connected to like two houses. So one of ours is or one of the houses was ours. So if we want to go to my grandma's, uh, yeah, we'd have to walk around the factory
Oh
to his
shit.
house. Yeah. So I remember I was like I was okay. So I was born here and then went to the Philippines when I was like one, and then I lived there for like 10 years and then went back to America.
Mm.
So like
Mm.
those 10 years, I don't remember a lot, but I remember fucking scary shit.
Scary
Yeah,
some
yeah,
spooky shit.
yeah. I remember it was like I don't know what time it was, but I was like walking from my grandpa's house, walking through the factory, and the factory was fucking dark, and it was just like fucking it. You know what it looked like? It looked like a level from like Silent Hill. It'd be like fluorescent yellow lights like hanging from like a high
Oh hell no,
ceiling.
dude.
Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
I had to walk there, and then I remember my dad. It was my dad and my auntie were talking about like, oh yeah, there's like a white lady in the shop. That's yeah. It's like what the
Like
so
like a spirit.
yeah. So it's like it's weird how like every Filipino monster or mythos cryptid are mostly females. like girls
Yeah, bro.
or babies.
I don't think we got any babies in ours, but I think for the most part ours is pretty like women too.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'd say, yeah.
yeah. Well, it's nothing like hurts more than a woman's like scorn or whatever, whatever that saying
Yeah.
is.
What
Yeah,
what's that hell has no fury like a
yeah,
woman's
yeah. Woman's
yeah.
scorn.
Like a woman's scorn, yeah. Hell
Yeah,
has no fury like a woman's scorn.
yeah.
Yeah. I can see
Um.
that.
So I remember walking. Like it was probably like 11, somewhere late.
Mm.
Walking from my grandpa's to the shop, and I just remember like I felt like someone was following me,
Bro, that's the worst. That's how I felt in mine too, bro.
dude.
Like when I was walking around that village, it feels like somebody's just walking
Yeah,
behind you the
yeah.
whole time.
Like I couldn't see anything, I couldn't hear anything. I just can feel like there's someone. If I turn around, I know there's someone there. And yeah, it
Yeah.
was probably like 7, 5. So I don't remember the whole thing,
Hmm.
but I was like, I just remember my dad was like, "Oh yeah, there's a white lady." So white lady is just like a mourning lady
Hmm.
that like exactly like La Llorona. It's
Yeah.
like uh like killed her, unalived her kids, and then are just like she her her MO was to grab little kids to take as her own. So
Damn.
yeah, so I was fucking 7, freaked out in my mind.
Like
And
hell, bro. This is a
yeah.
fucking white lady that want
So
to snatch
I was
me up.
like just running as I was like running as fast as I
Walking,
can. Yeah, with my fucking
walking, sprinting,
yeah,
sprinting. I
yeah.
was sprinting.
With my like sandals.
Hell yeah.
Dude, yeah,
Uh,
like what?
Nothing like running in your sandals,
Yeah,
bro.
it's the worst. And cuz they did like metal work. So I could feel like all the not the sparks, all the
Yeah, like
metal
the metal
shards.
shavings.
Yeah, the metal shavings like hit my
In your
fucking.
feet.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
Like, dude, this shit hurts, bro. But I'm gonna check
Yeah,
as soon as I
yeah,
get into that
yeah.
house.
I'm just gonna um yeah, and like there's a story when my dad was young, he went to my his his uncle's place, and
Mm.
then he just saw there's a huge tree by his uncle. I guess my great granduncle's place. Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a tree in my great uncle's place, and my dad saw like a hanging body. Yeah, and he was like,
The hell?
yeah, he was young. I think he told me he was like 13, 14.
And that's what he knew. He was like, well,
Yeah.
moving to America.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, yep,
I gotta
yep.
get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, yeah, and like, and because I think superstition, there's a lot of still to this day, the Philippines is very superstitious. Yeah.
I gotta learn more about this.
Like if you have brujas, we have mangkukulam. So like a bit basically witches, right? That's
Yeah,
brujas.
yeah.
Yeah. So we have like modern what did I say? Fuck. Because
What
there's
else?
no like the mangkukulam.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there's modern mangkukulams. Like you could hire some in the Philippines to get rid of spirits. Like they're basically shamans.
What the hell?
Yeah, yeah, from like witches, and then they moved
Mhm.
up to like shamans. So you can bless your house with the
Is-
mangkukulam, or or like if do you have like pain, like they'll like
Yeah,
suppress
like a
it.
witch doctor.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Is there ranks amongst
Oh,
witches?
I don't know. Like, huh?
Is a shaman a difference
No,
than?
I feel like shaman is a witch doctor. I feel,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
and
feel
but
that too.
and a like a stereotypical witch is just a like a witch. Yeah,
Like Harry Potter? That's just play.
yeah.
That's just play.
No, there's a wizards. Oh,
They're
well,
wizards.
yeah.
Every
Um, and then there is all right. Yeah. Um, I'll go on with mine for another cryptid. There is Aswang. It's like like throughout their years, people just um like put it down as like a vampire, but a vampire is like just far from that. It's like Aswang is basically like a shapeshifter,
ooh,
and
what are they called over here? Skinwalkers.
yes, yeah, basically skinwalkers,
Mm-hmm.
um
Mm-hmm.
and oh, it might be someone you know, but like
Oh,
when it's like night, yeah, I feel like most of our like cryptids are just people is people telling people like don't trust anyone.
they might
Yeah, don't trust your
might
shit.
be your neighbor. It
Yeah,
might be me, cops.
yeah, yeah, you might be an ass wing. um what's it called? But
Ass
yeah,
wang.
yeah, ass wang as like a fucking giant tongue, and then it'll suck your insides.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's so it's not. I guess it's like a bat.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
guys' are more violent than ours.
yeah,
Jesus, bro.
yeah. Well, cause
We
and
just got like a
the
crying lady.
like the same thing as like the Chanak, the demon baby. It's like
Mm,
it's weird how like how like stories been passed on so the parents could tell the kids like to like watch out or whatever, right?
yeah,
So
behave.
yeah, behave exactly. But like, why is it if a baby's crying in the night, like don't go to it? Like
Yeah, don't follow that shit.
in my head, like there's tons of abandoned babies that adults would hear. It's like, oh fuck, yeah, we're not messing with that. So they tell the kids like, oh yeah, if you hear that, it's a demon baby. Don't ever
Yeah.
go to it. Yeah, that's just like that's what I'm thinking. It's like that's kind of fucked up. Like in the back then, like there's tons of abandoned babies. It's like
No,
fuck that.
yeah.
No, we're
Demon
not gonna.
Baby's wild, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Um, this yeah, Aswang is pretty. Yeah, I thought it was a vampire, but I researched it and it was like no, it's like a
Uh-huh.
shape shifter, like a skinwalker
Hmm.
vampire, and like yeah, shit. They have a long tongue.
So,
They could mess with your mind. You fucking dig
can I
out
mind
your
tricks?
yeah, yeah. It's like
God damn, bro.
yeah,
These fools coming
yeah,
equipped.
yeah. We have OP cryptids, dude. It's super
Not,
OP.
not only is this fool gonna eat you
Yeah,
from
Uh,
inside out,
it's gonna tell you it's fine. It's fine.
yeah, you're
Let
gonna
me
be
eat
like,
you.
oh, I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah,
This is my most like fun pastime,
yeah.
and you're getting like your inside ate.
Um. Oh, did you? So, I was like just running through like scary shit on YouTube. Like, do you know about the? I was about to put it on the thumbnail, but did you know about? I forgot the store where the mannequin is. Like people say
Oh yeah,
it might be alive,
yes,
cause
yeah, in Chihuahua.
yeah,
Yes, bro. So
yeah,
they say that
that's
that
creepy.
guy, and that I think recently too, there was another mannequin said to be posted, and I think it looks like one of the husbands or something of the daughter. I forget who it was,
Yeah.
but yeah, I heard about that story. And Chihuahua is where my mom is from.
Mm.
Um, yeah, but I've heard about that storefront. I asked them, but my mom says she kind of heard about it, but she's
Mm.
never really like really like
Went
looked
into
into it.
yeah,
Yeah, but but yeah, I've heard about it. So the story, pretty much, guys, if Connected Pod, if you guys haven't heard of it, is there's a storefront that's still up to this day.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's like a
It's like a
wedding
wedding. Yeah,
shop, right?
it's a wedding
Yeah.
shop.
So the owner of the place had was it I don't know if it was a daughter, I forget what,
I think it's his
but
daughter.
yeah, I had a daughter, and I guess the daughter went against the dad's
Mm-hmm.
wishes. Sad to say that the daughter went missing, who knows
Mm-hmm.
where, but all of a sudden there's this creepy ass fucking
Lifelike.
mannequin,
Yeah.
lifelike mannequin that looks just like his daughter in front of his shop, and it's said to look exactly lifelike, and look
Yeah.
exactly like the
The
daughter.
hands are crazy.
Hands, yeah,
Yeah.
the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
everything, bro. It's fucking weird. We're not talking mannequin like painted. No, we're talking
No,
about like
it's like
mannequin like eyeballs and
yeah.
fucking like a doll, almost like a fucking
Yeah.
lifeless
Like
doll.
someone like the father, I guess like it's not stuffed. They didn't stuff her. It's like
Yeah,
it's like they dipped it in formaldehyde and just whoop, here.
yeah, bro. It
Here
just
you
like
just
posted her.
yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, dude. I wish I'm gonna try to find a picture of it right now, but yeah, dude. It's so that was a crazy story too. They had that mannequin just. I looked up Chihuahua and it showed me a dog. Uh, storefront. Yeah, that I found out about that one when I was a little older too, and I seen the
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
and
When the eyes follow.
yeah, and the eyes supposedly follow you. That shit's creepy, dude. Front lifelike.
Yeah. I no, cuz yeah, I was
So I looked it up, bro. Storefront Chihuahua, right? And it gave me, I don't know, it gave me a bunch of.
oh, Chihuahua. Like plushies.
I fucking hate it out here,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. No. Just look up creepy Mexican mannequin. I bet you'll
Oh yeah,
hit it.
dude, man. As soon as I seen her, bro, it's fucking creepy,
Yeah, I
bro.
know. She has that look, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, she has that look. Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at her anymore, dude. That's
Yeah.
creepy. That made the
Yeah.
fucking hairs on the
Yeah.
back of my neck stand up.
No,
But yeah,
I looked it up and then I just looked at Google Images and cuz I was about to put it on a Thumbo and then
mm,
her hands are like really lifelike. Like with
yeah,
the nails and like all
yes,
the creases on your hands. It's why would you make a mannequin hands like that?
exactly like your daughter. Yeah, I mean, nah, I don't think if even I was like mourning really bad, like I would look
Yeah.
to, like I would seek out to make this
Yeah.
mannequin look like my, what is it
Yeah.
called? My fucking passed away daughter.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but
People are
yeah,
weird.
that creepy shit, bro. That fucking picture gave me the creeps, bro.
I know it's something. She has weird energy. She has weird
Hell,
energy.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it like I'm a medium or something, but I don't know, bro.
No, it's
Like
just
when
like
I
you can feel shit.
I
No, I feel
feel
it.
energy, dog. Like
Yeah.
I feel fucking energy, bro. Like
Yeah.
even if it's people or whether like that
Yeah.
one, that picture, let alone, like you could feel that shit.
Hmm.
I'm probably like 90% sure that that's her, bro. That's that daughter that went missing. Yeah, if you guys want to look it up, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. What's this store
we're
called?
yeah, I don't know. Dude, they even had like I seen on the picture next to it, they had like an actual like
A picture of the
uh
daughter.
yeah, like the no, like the whole mannequin. But it was like a ad like to
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah.
ugh, weird shit, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, go look it up. Go
Yeah.
look it up and
Just
you guys
yeah.
will see what we're talking about. You know, her eyes are very like piercing.
Yeah. And
It's said
because
to say that if you go in front of the store, it follows you like with her eyes.
yeah.
Scary stuff, y'all.
Wait, so is this it's still open? We should
Yeah, I believe so.
we should
How about
investigate.
you look it up now, Compton?
No, I was looking it up. That's why. That's why I
In
told
the
you.
morning when
Yeah.
the sun was out.
Yeah. Um what's it called?
But I last time I checked, which probably like what 3 years ago, I
Mm.
think I've heard that it's still open. I heard that he has another mannequin that's pretty lifelike too.
Oh, so
Um,
the dad is just an artist? Like a
all of
creepy
a
artist?
sudden,
Yeah.
he's a fucking Jeffrey Dahmer himself, you know. Jesus, dude. Um,
Oh
yeah, but
no.
that storefront is creepy.
Yeah.
Um, another scary story from the family is so this is a story from my mom. So my mom hates Ouija boards,
Oh no.
movies about possessions and shit. Me myself, you know, being a horror fan, my mom
Yeah.
really hates that shit. I mean, shout out to my mom. It was her birthday not too long ago, so happy birthday, mom. But
Happy birthday.
um yeah, dude. So she hates just like anything outside
Anything with
of
spirits?
angels. Yeah, bro. And my dumbass bro is like super fond of that shit,
Yeah.
you know. So um but her story was so she has two sisters, one brother. At the time her older sister had brought some friends over to play the Ouija board. She says she was scared of it. She didn't want to fuck with it, so she let them
Yeah.
do their own thing. She let my aunt do her own thing, and she went inside to do her chores.
How
And my
how
aunt,
like was she younger?
yeah, my mom was
Okay.
probably like 15,
Mm.
14, probably like 14. My aunt at the time was probably like 16, maybe. Um, but yeah, so my aunt goes with her friend to go play with it.
Mm.
And I don't know exactly the layout of the house. I think they were in another room or another house. But if it was another house, I'm sorry, mom, I forget. But if it was another house, it makes it even creepier. But maybe let's go with that. It was another house, right? My mom used to live in apartments, so they were probably like upper or lower. And then, so my mom was in her kitchen, my grandma's kitchen, washing dishes. And she's like, my mom is a fucking, she's an overthinker, dude. So she does
Yeah.
things to like try to forget shit, you know. So she's inside like fiercely like washing dishes, you know, like "Ah, I don't want to think about this shit, like.
Yeah.
And so my mom was saying that she starts to pray, you know, she starts to say her Our Fathers and shit like that, and
Hail Mary, full of
my
grace.
aunt, yeah, dude,
Who is with
my
thee?
aunt comes into the fucking room, bro. Or
It's-
no, she comes into the room, bro, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And my mom was like,
Praying.
I'm just washing dishes," you know. She's like, "Are you praying?" And my mom was just kind of like, yeah, why? You guys are over there playing like the Ouija board and it's kind of scaring me. She's like, okay, well, you need to stop because the board is saying that it's not going to work unless you stop praying. And my mom was like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, yeah, and it's been confirmed on both sides. So, and my mom's not really one to lie about shit like
Yeah.
that, dude. But yeah, ever
Whoa.
since that, she's always been creeped out about that shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then my brothers and sisters know that story very like it's one she tells to
Yeah.
us all the time. I myself have not played the Ouija board.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I low-key wanted to. Um, I just wanted to see.
Yeah,
You know,
just yeah.
sometimes I need to just, get a see what the fucking
Yeah.
hoopla is about.
Just
Uh,
debunk it.
yes.
Trying to debunk.
Um, yeah, so there was this one time I was 16 and I was over at some friend's house, some old friends of mine. And he had a Ouija board inside his garage, and we were chilling inside the garage. But the Ouija board happened to be in, like, you know how some garages kind of have basements.
Mm-mm.
So we were chilling inside the garage, and he's like, you guys want to play the Ouija board? And me being stupid, I was like, yeah, like, let's do this, dude. There's some girls around us and stuff, so
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
fuck yeah,
Duh. Yeah,
let's
bitch
do
ass
this.
ghost. Some
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm gonna beat
Nah,
your
but
ass up, bitch ass ghost. I'll protect you, lady. I'll protect you, hun.
but for the most part of it, I was genuinely just
Yeah,
interested to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fucking see what the hoopla is about because I've always been that person,
Mm,
fond of the cult, one would say.
yeah.
Um,
The occult.
yeah. So yeah, dude, I was going to play it. As soon as they brought it down, they seen it in the basement and they were shining a light on it, but it was kind of like far away from where the ladder was up to the basement to go inside.
Mm.
And they were like, dude, like, I don't want to go get it. You go get it. So they're all fighting. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm going to get that shit. And as soon as I got up on the top of the ladder, bro, I shit you not, like the top step of the ladder, um, to get inside the attic, my phone was like going crazy, bro. My mom was calling me like crazy, dude. She's like, "You need to get home. You need to come home. It's getting late." Da, 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 da. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, mom, don't worry. I'm gonna go get it." And I'm gonna go home in a bit. And I was like talking to her like on the ladder on my phone. She's like, "All right," and then I put down the phone. I shit you not, comms. Like I could not see the fucking Ouija board anymore, bro. Like it had like disappeared from my sight, dude. And I think that night was just not like it wasn't in the picture like for me to fucking use that shit. Come to find out, when I left, they ended up getting the Ouija board and bringing it down,
Oh, Jesus
and
Christ.
had some weird ass shit happen to them. And they were in the garage and they had like those like strip lights where it has like the bulb, like the long bulbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
The ones that you
I
can just
guess
break over, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when that like backyard wrestlers use.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So they had those bulbs, bro. When I was there, those they had like I think the dad that was living at that house at the time had like four of them, bro.
Yeah.
So that garage was pretty like lit, you know. They said that they got a hold of somebody. Um, they were talking to somebody through the board, and it was answering. And then they were asking it kind of like stupid questions, like trying to get it like mad.
Mm.
Um, and so the lights kind of like went out on one side. This is all hearsay, and they said that they heard like kind of like somebody on the other side of that room where it was dark, and one of the persons that were in that garage looked to the corner and said they saw somebody standing in the corner. Dun dun dun. And yeah.
Your voice fucking scared me. I was like, what the?
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
That was a jump scare, dog. You can't jump scare me like that.
But yeah, that was the story, and it was funny, bro, because every single time I get around somebody who says they want to play, or when I was younger, I was so like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, dude. I never got to playing it, and I think, yeah, maybe it's something out there looking out for me, but who fucking knows, dude.
Yeah.
Like Ouija boards are just creepy, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
is it true the Ouija board trademark is owned by Hasbro?
yes,
That's so weird. It's like
yeah,
what?
yeah. Well,
Why would it have?
technically speaking, it's a game board.
Yeah, I know, but why would the same people that made fucking Barbie And
You
is
know why, Combs.
yeah,
You know why.
that's all right. I don't want to.
Owned by the
Yeah,
devil.
yeah. I don't want to go into
Combs is
that.
like, let's just stay away from that
Yeah, I don't want to go in that.
rabbit hole.
I want toys. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I want to be
yeah. You could
sponsored
you could
by
find
toys.
that.
Yeah,
I
it's so
remember.
weird.
Yeah, I remember when I went down that rabbit hole too. I seen it at Toys R Us.
Yeah, it's
When Toys R Us
wild.
was pretty big back in the day, and I was just like, "What the hell is that doing
Yeah,
here?"
wild.
Yeah, you could probably find it in any like board game store.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe like just like a hobby store,
Yeah, yeah, I know for a fact you could find it in.
or you could just make one.
Ooh,
What was that?
yeah.
Do you remember it? Like it was like probably like 10 years ago, or like maybe less, 5 years ago. There's like the pencils thing. You have to like Peter or something, and then Peter would move.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I forgot what that thing is called.
I think that would be something in a form of a Ouija board too, but
Yeah, and isn't there like a? I remember there's another one, but it was like uh, it was like Hispanic in origin because most of it was like Spanish people talking.
there was like instead of Peter, it's Pedro.
Yeah, no, no, no. It's not. It yeah, it's Pedro. Pedro, Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah. No, it was like sort of. It's like paper. It's something to do with a paper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've heard of the Peter one. I've
Yeah.
never heard of
Or
the
it's probably like I probably just watched a Peter thing all across the the globe. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure
yeah,
there's a Korean like there's
a
Korean
form of it
dudes.
too.
Yeah,
I'm well with that it's definitely that's something that's definitely that was like Mimi. Um
yeah.
like Slender Man. Slender Man
Uh,
is
there's a
like a
fucking
meme.
yeah. It's
It's
creepy
like the
pasta.
invention, yeah, the invention of creepy pasta. And those things. The Slender Man went crazy, bro.
I know. There's
That
two
shit,
girls,
that
two
shit.
girls in mid America stabbed the little girl for that, and she lived. That's
And
why she.
blamed it on Slender Man, bro.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
yeah.
I think they
The,
got away with that, didn't they?
no, the little girl lived that they
Yeah,
stabbed,
yeah, that they stabbed. Yeah,
and
yeah.
like she told them like, oh yeah, those two girls like almost killed me. That's why they got caught.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
crazy.
that one was crazy too. Yeah, but that story from my mom always creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah,
Um,
that's pretty wild.
yeah, yeah. Um, they also said, you know what's crazy is that I talked to my mom about talked to my mom a lot about the old times and shit, but um, I talked to my mom about that was around the time where The Exorcist came out,
I've
and like
never watched The Exorcist.
you never watched The Exorcist,
No, I know some scenes. I kind of know.
like the iconic scene,
Yeah,
spider
but
walk,
I've never watched it fully. Yeah, the
pretty
spider
creepy.
spider walk is fucked, dude. I thought it was like I thought that was a newer movie because that's
No,
crazy.
no,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, yeah. They had a lot of shit happen on that set too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think I think the girl actor passed away. I think. Don't quote me on that, y'all. Um,
Linda Blair.
I know. Yeah, I think so. I think she passed away already. Um, but yeah, that movie was creepy. But my mom would always tell me that like, and she really wanted to go watch it. That movie and Poltergeist. Poltergeist is
Another
said to
thing
be
that
like a
another thing that happened in Poltergeist is set like people like magically passed away.
yeah, which is crazy because Poltergeist is not even that wild of a movie,
Yeah.
you know, like not as wild as The Exorcism
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
The Exorcist. Uh, but yeah, my mom would tell me like Poltergeist was pretty crazy. Um, when The Exorcist came
Why?
out, they said
Wait.
like
Why did you mom want to watch it? Just.
just
Yeah. Just.
interested, bro. I
Oh.
mean, don't get me wrong. Like my mom is scared of this stuff, but curiosity kills a cat most
Oh.
of the
Okay.
time, bro. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
um, my mom, she was just kind of like
She just likes the
curious.
danger. She's.
That's exactly who my
Yeah.
mom is, bro. Like she's like, I know this shit's gonna scare me, but fuck it, I'm gonna watch
Yeah. No, the
it.
same thing with my dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, she would tell me how like around those times when The Exorcist came out, like a lot of people were coming out of the theater like crying
Yeah.
or throwing
Throwing up.
up,
Yep.
and there's even like tapes and footage of shit like that, and which is crazy to me because that movie now is not as crazy as they make it to seem.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, different strokes for different folks. You
Yeah.
know, I know like the It
And
movie
back
is.
then, like it would be crazy back then because there
Oh yeah, because it's something you never
it's
seen
yeah,
before. You know,
yeah. So I
but
get
that's
it,
just yeah, that's just
but
what fear is, right?
yeah,
You know, the unknown.
yeah.
But yeah, like she'd always tell me about that. She told me this one time. She convinced my grandma to go watch the Poltergeist, and
It does me
uh,
in.
yeah, I know, right? They went to go watch the movie. Of course,
Wait,
it's like
the watch the movie theaters to watch the
yeah, Poltergeist. And so I don't know if it was the Poltergeist or the Exorcist, bro, but I know it was one of
Jeez.
those. But I'm pretty sure it's the Poltergeist because the Poltergeist fucking trauma for her, dude. So they go watch it, right? And my mom's just having a shitty time throughout the whole movie because of course it's like
Yeah.
crazy as fuck to her at that time. Goes to the bathroom and said she was going to the bathroom and some lady went under the fucking stall and like bit her in the eye, bro. I was like, what the
Wait,
fuck,
what?
mom? Yeah, so some lady like went under the stall, right?
Uh-huh.
And like bit her. like and my mom was just so fucking creeped out to this day, bro. When I mentioned the Poltergeist movie, she's fucking freaked the fuck out, you know.
What the
But
fuck?
yeah, that's a whole ass story too.
Oh. Ooh, I can
Not many
oh.
not many details to it, but yeah, straight to the point. That shit is
Yeah.
creepy as
No,
fuck.
I just pictured just a lady
Can you
crawling under.
imagine like going piss or
Dude,
like
I would
doing like
fuck I
sitting on
would
the toilet and somebody just kind of like hello, like fucking goes to bite you, Yeah, yeah. My mom was just kind of like, what the fuck? And ever since then, she's just fucking been scared of the poltergeist, bro. But yeah,
and
um,
scared of theaters.
yeah, no,
Scared of theater
fuck yeah, that
bathrooms.
shit would fucking give
Dude,
me
I would
trauma too.
not go to the theater ever,
Yeah,
ever. Even like
nah,
modern times, no. I would be like
yeah,
catatonic.
people
It's
are
like,
weird. Yeah,
just like, what
bro,
are you doing?
I would throw so many fucking punches
Oh,
as much as
dude,
I fucking can.
I would kick the fuck. Yeah,
I'm peeing on
yeah,
somebody that day, bro.
yeah.
Somebody's getting pissed on.
Yeah, bite on.
Yeah, but that being in the bathroom and like somebody running up on you, it's such a vulnerable spot. Yeah, dude. I remember there was one time I went camping with some old friends of mine, and we were in the spot which didn't have any toilets. Bro, going to the bathroom in the middle of the forest is yeah, bro. It's such a vulnerable fucking yeah. You just at least for us, yes. For women, I could understand how that shit is fucking dude. But yeah, yeah. But my friends at the time were like, "Just do it, bro," and I'm like, Yeah, sure, dude. So I like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah, you go to the bathroom and you look over to your right and you see fucking like bear poop right next to you. It's like, no, dude. Can you imagine like a bear popping out on you while you're taking the number two, bro? Like, fuck, man. I'm just like, well, fuck it. At least I finished. Do you finish? Do you wipe? Oh, really? What I was about to say fucking cows, bro. It's like a sugar gold for them, bro. They love to munch on it. It's just like chilling, like human feces, yum. Crazy. I thought it was a neck. Mm. Oh, well, sort of say after you're fucking dead, they're gonna start there. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And I've heard too that even at that, like when bears kill humans, like they don't even eat them like that, bro. You know, it's just like an invasion of privacy. Yeah, you know, like if they feel like alarmed, they're gonna attack you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you go a big bear, and then the bear fucking stand up. You're like, holy shit, dude, bro. I this is not a spooky story, but I got a fucking bear story myself, dude. There was this one time, make it quick as possible. Uh, this is one time we're in Sequoia. Bears are popping out like crazy. As soon as we get there, dude, we're like bringing down our food and it's dark as fuck. The only thing we have light. I think these were black. Yeah, yeah. Um, but we're putting down the food with the only light source we have, which are the headlights at the moment because we couldn't find the flashlights. So we're putting down the food and shit, like the cases of food. And I shit you not, bro. Like I remember putting down um like a crate of chips. Like I put the chips down, turned back around, came back, chips are gone, dude. So I'm asking everyone like, yo, who the fuck stole the chips? Where'd you guys put the chips? Because we needed to put all the food because they have like bear fucking storage. Yeah, so it's like a big ass metal box, and then it has like a locking mechanism, bro, where you gotta like stick your hand in something and push it, then open it. So I'm pretty sure the bears find out either way. But yeah, so it's a bear box, right? So you put all your food in there. And so we're trying to put everything in there, and then, dude, we're like, where the fucking chips go, bro?" And we're like, looking. My dad finally finds a flashlight, turns a flash. Do we? I don't know what they were. Ruby, like Ruby. Uh, you caught me. Um, no, it's like Yogi the Bear. I forget his voice was the kind of similar to Scooby, right? Ooh, Yogi, Yogi the Bear. Um, yeah, bro. But so my dad finds a flashlight and he turns it on, and this fucking little cub bear just running with the bag of chips in his fucking mouth, bro. Like runs up the fucking mountain. Didn't see him ever again, right? So, you know, right? Third night, you got wait, yeah, wait. Third night, we're into the fucking third night, bro. The whole family's there, right? And one of our family members at the time that was with us, we kept telling them like she had kids, so we kept telling her like, dude, uh, you gotta put your food away. You gotta put your food away. And they thought like that shit was a lie. So the kids would eat in the fucking tent, right? So she went, took her kids, put the kids in the tent, and then came back to us. But she kind of let like the tent a little open so it'd be quicker for her to get in. We're talking, drinking. I don't think I was drinking at the time, but yeah, we're just chilling, eating. Um, and we just hear the kids fucking scream bloody murder, bro. And we go out to the tent to check on them. Big ass fucking bear with his head poked into the tent, bro. Yes, bro. Nobody really knows how fucking loud they sound, dude, but they're loud, dude. Their growls like a fucking growl, bro. Or yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. So we fucking start grabbing pans and shit, start banging on them like lunatics, right? And this bear finally comes out of the tent, starts running away from us. So my dad chases a bear like kind of down the street, like the trail of the street. Yeah, this is a mama bear, bro, for sure, right? And like you when you see them like crawling on all fours, bro, it's like, this is a fucking bear, right? No, dude, like so my dad like is chasing him, trips, right? Because like he trips and falls, and the fucking bear like kind of I guess he's seen it or whatever, but the bear kind of like looked back. And I go to pick my dad up, bro, and I'm picking my dad up, the fucking bear just stands up. I was like, oh yeah, bro. I was like, holy fuck, bro. Fucking bear. Yeah, bro. I was like, hey, dog, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, dog. You got it. Yeah, bro. Bears are fucking scary, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that was like probably like my second bear sighting, dude. But back to the spooky stuff. It's fucking creepy, bro. What the fuck? You just trapped the motherfucker. So you know that this fucker's flying around, so you're like, you see a pair of legs, throw some salt on this bitch. You're like, imagine, bro, like you just see them like, oh, fucking, fucking demon legs. There's demon legs back at it again. Yeah, yeah. That shit's even creepier though, bro. Like a skin, I find skinwalkers creepy as fuck. Like those like analog videos and shit of the skinwalkers like walking through like screaming help, help, and but his body's like not matching. That's creepy as fuck, bro. Oh, exactly, bro. E- Yeah, exactly. But he's using it to fucking eat people. Predator. Mhm. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. At all. Don't trust legs. Yeah, don't trust legs. Like you see, you ever hear? I know this one's pretty memey too. Um, but I guess it's supposedly to be a Russian folklore or something like that. But they say this one is like if you ever see that dancing lady in the street. Oh yeah. Oh why? What do you say? Damn, bro, we've been going fucking hella long too. Oh, I'm gonna check her now. Oh yeah, your mic is super low. Hold on, yeah. I'll tell you right now. The live is. Damn, we're gonna scrap this whole video. Shout out my brother. Yo, Anthony, go if you're watching the live right now, bro. Go and take your fucking last name off. Yeah, yeah, dude, your audio. Fuck. We might just have to scrap this whole thing. Yeah, I can hear you. Damn, damn. This is why I need to have yeah, yeah. No, other ones like the other videos, I could hear you. I'll tell you right now, it's about to catch up. Not even, bro. No audio. Oh, he said no. It's been for like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, it's the kukui, it's the ghost, bro. We're fucked. yo, yo, Anthony, if you're in the chat, bro, confirm that story about mom, bro. So they believe us. Yeah, bro. I can't even hear you. Maybe on OBS. Weird. Does your mic have a mute button? Well, in the meantime, switch games. By the way, comms. Um, if you have to, I don't know if you do. Um, that was weird. But in the meantime, I'll tell some scary stories while comms gets his side situated. Uh, so another one that I got in my books. So around, I was a little younger, probably like in my 20s, around this time. So I used to love going fucking uh ghost hunting. A lot of people know this one about me, but so we go to this church around here, and so it's said that this church has been like burnt down with people in it. Um, kind of in like the desert area, yeah. Kind of the like desert area. So the
Yeah.
story is to say that back in the day, this church was pretty big, and what ends up happening is that the dad ends up finding out that one of the preachers are touching one of his daughters. Yeah, and so the dad gets super pissed, goes to the church, and burns the fucking church down with people in it.
You.
So
Gross.
my ghost
Uh,
hunter ass.
oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but let me see if I can hear you on the line.
All right. Yeah, I should have mine thing open too. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Uh,
Cool. Can everybody hear him now?
yeah.
Can you hear
Hello,
him?
hello, hello.
Yeah. Good looking. I think I see
Yeah.
you change your name.
Thank you, Edman88. Nice to see. Nice to see another. Nice to see another chatter. So
but yeah,
yeah,
so let me
who's
get back to
touching
this.
who? A demon was
So
touching.
no. So the story of that church was supposedly that the dad found out that somebody, one of the pastors or something, were touching his daughter. So he goes to the church
Mm,
and burns the
fuck.
church down
Yeah,
with the
I
people
would
in it.
too. That's fucked.
Um,
I
so yeah,
not with the people inside. I'll just burn the church down.
yeah, it's sort of say that like shit happened,
Yeah.
and a bunch of other people got caught in the middle of it, which sucks. But so my dumbass, I go to this church, bro, and I go to like play Ghost Adventure and shit.
Bitch ass
So-
ghost.
And so
Funny
I
bitch
go
ass
with a
ghost.
bunch of my friends, right, bro? And I don't know if my brother was with me at this one, but we've had a couple weird stories. Um,
Oh yeah,
so
your brother said which one, the poltergeist when she was in the
yeah,
bathroom. Yeah, he told me
yeah.
at that.
See,
That's
see,
fucking
told you,
wild.
bro.
Oh, that's so wild.
Yeah. Um. So we're there, bro, and so I'm learning a little more about like kind of like seeking out like ghosts and stuff. So there's this stairs And I have audio of it too, bro. There's the stairs
Mm,
that you could sit at, and I guess the stairs led up to like the
mm,
stage,
yeah.
but the stage like burnt down. So there's like a whole underground part of that stage, right? So it's kind of goes deeper, and the walls are like pretty high. So
Yeah.
we were on the stairs on the side. So we sat there. We thought that would be the bright idea. We sat there. Keep in mind, this is the first time I'm meeting my my sister's my little sister's fucking boyfriend at the time. Now it's her fiance.
Yeah.
Shout out Liz and Stefana. And this guy's skeptical as hell, bro. Right? So we sit down on the stairs, and right next to the stairs, it goes out to like open field of desert. So we're sitting down right there, and we're sitting down right there, and I'm asking questions, trying to do what is that called?
Like EVP?
Uh, yeah, like an EVP, right? So I'm asking questions.
Nice.
Hey, so I didn't hear nothing. We didn't hear shit. But we go back, and we're like asking questions, and then all of a sudden we hear somebody like full sprint, bro, coming from outside of the darkness of the field, running in the dirt, like getting closer. We get scared.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Ugh.
up.
Oy.
I'm like,
Oy.
me being me, that
Oy.
I already been inside of this type of like scenario.
Yeah.
I stay there, bro. Cause I know it's a ghost. If it's gonna fucking hurt
Bitch
us,
ass
it's not
ghost?
gonna.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
gonna fight it.
you know.
Of course you're gonna fight it. You're a big dude.
Fuck you.
Just fucking come on, bitch ass ghost. I'm gonna
So they
fucking knock
run,
your
bro.
shit.
Everybody books it, leaves me behind, and I stay there to say like my pieces. Hey, ghost, you can't come with us, and you're
No
not
ghost.
welcome. Yeah,
Yeah.
stay here. You're
Yes.
not allowed to come
Get
with us.
out.
Blah, 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 blah. Bro, I was in my bag. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I was in my
I
bag
knew
with a
what
ghost.
I knew what I was
Yeah.
doing.
10 toes.
This is not,
10
yeah,
toes
this is
in this
not my
bitch.
first rodeo.
Yeah.
I could go back and find those EVP sessions and shit, but
Sick.
so we all leave in the car, bro. And at the time, I had a Nissan Altima stick.
Oh, hell yeah.
It never giving me a problem to start the car. And at the time, we get into the car, in the middle of the nowhere, and the car fucking takes its long to crank and to start. Finally, get the
He
car
goes,
on.
I'm not a
Everybody-
bitch ass ghost. You a
It
bitch
could-
ass.
we get into the car and finally get it started and start
Bitch ass
fucking
car.
driving. Yeah. Start driving, bro. And everybody just spooked the fuck out.
Yeah.
The whole car ride was fucking silent as fuck.
Nah.
So
Yeah, nah.
me being me, I go, hey, let me connect my phone and play
Yeah.
these recordings that we got.
Oh,
Everybody's
God
like,
damn
no,
it, dude.
no,
Yeah, no.
no. So
No.
I put it on the loudspeakers with the only homie that wanted to listen to it. And yeah, bro, you hear somebody talking back to me. I could probably, I don't know if I have on my old iPhone, but you can hear somebody kind of like whisper back to me, bro.
Bitch ass ghost.
Yeah.
Bitch ass car. I'm a ghost dog. You can't fucking punch me.
I forgot what I asked it. I think I asked it like do you want us to leave, or are you upset that we're asking you questions? And then you just kind of hear like a whisper back like, yes. I was like, ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
But I've gone back to that place like 3 times, and the last time that I went back to it, I found like in one of the corners of the church, I found like a little fucking shoe, bro, like a baby shoe from the 1950s. It was a really old shoe, and then the people that I were with at the time, we heard like buzzing. I'm like, what the fuck is this buzzing, bro? I didn't know what the fuck it was, bro. Yeah, like inside the walls. I still got the fucking. I think I got the video. From inside the fucking walls, bro.
There's no
And I'm like-
bees inside the walls.
Bro. So, like I forgot what street that is. But yeah, dude. So later on, we start to look like I get annoyed if it's buzzing, bro. So I start to get closer and closer to it to see where it's coming from, and it got louder and louder as I got close to it, and I get close to the wall, and I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" And I look up, and I flash the flashlight on there. Big ass fucking beehive, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
fucking huge inside the
yeah,
fucking wall, bro.
yeah,
I've never seen a
yeah.
big beehive like that
Dang.
before, bro. And
Yeah,
I was like, "Omen."
yeah. Well, and
No.
I remember speaking of beehives. When my parents uh lived here,
Mm,
lived here, like they got an apartment like in Eagle Rock,
yeah.
and yeah, there's a, I think it was there. There's a giant beehive on on the side of my wall when I was a baby.
What the fuck,
Yeah,
bro?
they had to tear that down.
Inside the wall?
Yeah, yeah. The bees like just like just stayed in there, and just made a like almost like a big wall of like beehive.
Yeah, that's how that one was. But
Yeah,
I don't know if it was bees. I think it was
like
the buzzing
wasps.
was loud. Yeah, bro. I think it was wasps. It was really
Yeah,
loud.
yeah.
I've
Oh,
never seen that many bees in one spot. It was weird.
yeah. I speaking of wasps, I remember
Speaking of,
uh when my family moved here from the Philippines with my auntie.
mm,
Um, me, my sister, my brother would just have like super soakers and just
yeah.
shoot down a wasp nest and then just run out because we didn't want to get stung. Do wasps sting? Right? They have
Yeah, it
stingers.
was pretty.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
They're the
'Cause-
worst ones, bro.
yeah, no,
I've heard those ones hurt
th-
more than bees.
I remember. Yeah, we just sprayed a fucking super soaker into like wasp would hang out around like the corners of the outside of the house, like inside. So we just spray like fucking super soakers and kill the wasp, and then run out,
Right.
and then run back in just check. Yeah, yeah, I was democratic since I was 10.
Yeah, you see, so my brother fact checked me in the live chat. I guess she snuck out. My mom snuck out with with my aunt to go
Oh,
watch that movie.
uh, cause she brings us story all the time. She wants to say that she snuck out with my aunt Sandra and watched the guys got bit by a lady. That's still creepy, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
There,
So sorry guys, I got the story wrong, but I guess my mom snuck out to go watch the movie,
oh, and
and
then
a
uh,
lady went under the fucking bathroom stall to bit her. I mean, kind of
yeah,
similar, but
yeah,
just my mom sneaking out, being bad, bad mom, bad mom.
yeah, and then that lady snuck in your stall and bit her.
Not even snug, bro. Like I
That's
think and you
oh
know
my
that
gosh.
I wasn't even there to see that, but the image in
Yeah,
my head
I'm
is
looking.
kind of haunting, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking
Like, can you
haunting.
imagine like somebody kind of like just
No,
reaching under
just
the
like
stall and looking
long
over you?
hair,
Like,
long hair.
yeah,
Is- Oh,
like I've always wanted to make that into a short, bro. If I ever
yeah.
got like that, you know? Yeah, like I always wanted to. Oh yeah, look, my brother said he was there with me when
Yeah,
he found the
in the
shoe.
shoe. Yeah, damn,
Um,
damn.
yeah, dude. But yeah, that image of somebody
Yeah.
kind of like looking under
Yep.
the stall is creepy as fuck to me, dude. Like,
Yes.
kind of like grabbing under, like kind of like sliding under, like, dude.
Yeah.
Like if that were like if I ever got the chance to make at least one horror short
Yeah.
or a horror movie, I will
Yeah.
implicate that in
Yeah.
some type of weird way.
Just let's just make an anthology like a VHS.
Oh, short stories? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, bro. I'd
Yeah.
be super down for
Yeah.
that. What's another story? So yeah, that church. I always went back to it, bro.
What
Found
was it? Was it like burnt down? Down?
Yeah, well, it's not burnt down fully.
it-
The walls, the
Mm.
4 walls are still up, and you can see some of the rooms are still up, but yeah, mostly everything is in it is gone.
Damn.
It's you know what's funny? It's right next to the Kill Bill Church.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, so if you look up the Kill Bill Church, maybe you could find it on Google Maps and then kind of like zoom out, not too far down the road, you'll see it right there.
Damn.
But yeah, in the middle of the desert.
Wow.
One time, yeah. So, oh shit, I broke my fucking pocket. So one time, me and my brother go ghost hunting one more time. I know out here we
Nice.
have a, I think in Lake LA area, we have this empty like. They usually shoot movies, I think, is what they say, but it's like a mine shaft,
Oh,
caves
okay.
and shit.
Nice.
So me and my brother go out there with a couple of people, and yeah, so me and my brother we fucking make this fucking smart move to go down the caves in the middle of the night, bro. 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, dude.
Nice.
We go out there, you know, and like super spooky as fuck. Excited to be haunted. Yeah, and so we go into the fucking caves, the mine caves and shit. We keep walking and walking and walking down the fucking dark ass fucking tunnel, bro. You just hear like something kind of shifting around in the fucking cave, bro. Kind of like dragon.
A dragon?
No, not a
No,
dragon.
yeah, no,
A dragon.
Yeah, no.
No, just like dragging its
Yeah,
feet, bro. The
dragon.
dirt.
Oh, fuck.
And then we kind of like try to shine our lights down, but you can't
Yeah.
do that, dude. And then we hear something kind of like flapping towards us, bro. And then all of a sudden, bunch of fucking bats fucking fly out of the cave, bro.
Yeah.
It drove us out of the cave, and then then some guy was there. I guess they have security there. Started looking for us while we were there. Shit was a crazy night that night, bro. I've had so many crazy stories of like exploring or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Spelunking.
you know, what was really famous at the time, rando nodding. I remember that was a thing too. We put
The
that
what?
in the rando nodding or the
What is that?
random nodding. You don't know what that is? Hey, bro, you
No.
put it in the fucking
The
you put
thumbnail?
it in the clip or yeah, in the thumbnail too. That owl. That
Oh,
was the
yes.
logo.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the logo for nobody that doesn't know out there. That was a logo for this thing called Rando Nodding, and it was this app.
Oh.
you would put-
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would put these like whatever you want to find
It's like
things in
it's
this app.
geocache hunting, right?
Yeah,
Yep. All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They
and
found
this-
like yeah. I think
whatever you were looking for.
I think you're off to what? Because didn't they find like a body?
Bro, there's multiple occasions of like people like posting TikToks at the time because it was like, you know, the thing to do.
Yeah.
There was this one story where a girl went rando nodding, and I guess she put in the app that she wanted to find death or something as a joke. They end up getting taken to this during the day too, bro. They get taken to the app marks a spot next to the beach, and I guess they said
Yeah.
it was like they thought it was cash and a fucking luggage.
The luggage. Yep. And yeah, that
Ends up being like a disembodied
yeah.
fucking
No, it's just like a
body pieces.
it's two people in that luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's so wild that they would
Crazy.
pinpoint that in that app.
Yeah, and even at that though, too, I think the story goes that they put in the app that they wanted to find money and ended up finding a body, which is crazy.
Yeah, wild.
But yeah, I mean, I tried that like once or twice. It never took me anywhere, just to like dark ass road or something. Maybe I needed to spend more time there, but
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But what's another fucking story, dude? I'll say that one for the last one, but I've been to that place you have out there, the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum.
Yes.
Creepy as fuck. My brother took me there for my birthday. and he got me the
Sounds
VIP
good.
tickets, dude.
Sick.
So, what they include in the VIP tickets is like alternate routes and shit
And
for you
you
to
get
get to
a
different
free
rooms.
spirit to take home.
Yeah, you get a free exorcism.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, dude. So you get there, and their first room is like it's like a kind of like a church, sort of say.
Mm,
They got like an altar, and they got like seats like the church,
mm.
and then at the altar they have like encased, um, I think like the Bible and stuff a priest use on an
Yeah.
exorcism. It's
Oh.
like it's like a famous exorcism.
Yeah.
I forget which one it is, but and then they also have like kind of like the video or the audio, I think,
Mm.
of said exorcism. So yeah, they tell you like everything about this exorcism and whatever, and then they go, okay, so everybody who's not VIP, you guys are welcome to fucking walk back out of the room, and then they go, everybody who is VIP gets to go into this crawl space.
Later.
Little ass door, bro.
Yeah.
Like so I kept looking at it and I kept telling myself, what the fuck is that? Is something gonna come out of that or what? So they go, yeah. So VIP members walk through it, and me and my brother looks at me and he goes, you want to go through it? I'm like, dude, fuck you. You go first, bro. My brother had already done it. This is the
Yeah.
second time.
Oh, nice.
And so he goes, all right, yeah, fuck it. So, bro, you get on your hands and knees and you're crawling through this dark ass crawl space, which is not just a straight, it's like zigzag. So you're like hitting walls, and then they got speakers above your head playing the audio of the possessed girl that has like a double voice.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking creepy, dude.
Like that. Why would you? Is that?
Why would I do that to myself?
No. Why would they have that? It's like just a crawl space.
I do not know. Anthony, if you're still in chat, bro, maybe
Yeah.
he knows. But like, bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know if it was like, I don't think if it was a representation of what she felt in while she
Yeah.
was in the body while being possessed.
Yeah.
But
Or just Zach Bacon stuff.
yeah,
You want to fucking
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. You want to creep
Ghost
me out,
Adventures.
you bitch ass.
Yeah, so there was that. I'm gonna try to remember the ones that were memorable. There was that one, and then you get out in a room that's like top to bottom filled with like haunted dolls, bro. It's pretty creepy. It's like a closet,
Yeah.
and then and then you get up, and then they show you like circus stuff that are haunted. Yeah, there's stuff like that. The spookiest one though was, I guess, so where they built that spot was a spot. It was a spot they used to use for like rituals and like seances and shit, like Satanists. They said it's said to be like done in the basement, and that you get to go down to that basement if you're a VIP member. And you go down there, bro, and as soon as you hit the fucking door comms, it's fucking like freezing, bro. Like it is super fucking cold, dude. And you kind of like go walk into there, and of course it's dark a little bit. They got a little lighting, and they kind of like walk you to.
So, when you're walking, or when you're crawling, there's no one with you, right? You're just
No. There's a couple people at that time. There was only me, my brother, and some other person.
no. When you're crawling in that little tight space, there's just no one.
I mean, well, it was just me and my brother because the other lady didn't want to do it.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so fucking scary, dude. But
that's wild.
Yeah, so that basement though, bro. As soon as you hit it, it gets fucking cold. Like as soon as you hit that door, it gets so cold. And then you get to the spot where they like did the rituals and shit. And yeah, there's like a big ass pentagram on the floor and shit. And you just kind of like,
God damn it,
they
Zach.
say, yeah, I know. They say like, oh, you need to like make sure you walk around it
Yeah.
instead of like walk in and out, because they say when you don't walk around it that the spirits like fuck with you more, like they follow you.
Mm.
Personally, I didn't have anything kind of fuck with me.
Yeah.
Um, when
In
I
that
came
whole
back
tour?
home. No, no, in the whole tour, yeah, I had some weird shit
Okay.
happen to me, bro. There was that. As we were walking out, they have this. I don't know if you ever heard. They had this like, that radio thing that's just in and out, going through channels.
Oh yeah.
So they have one in there on a fucking speaker, bro,
Yeah.
and you just hear like random ass like
Yeah.
phrases. And
Yeah.
the girl that was with us, that was in that VIP like thing too by herself, she went in there with us, and she like kind of like peeked her head in like around the corner to see the pentagram on the floor, and it just bolted out, bro. And then as she's running out, me and my brother are walking around the pentagram, and as she's running out, the fucking speaker was just like scared. I was like, I was like, cool. I was like, so that shit does work. But my brother said the first time that he went in there that it said his name, and it creeped him the fuck out.
Mm.
And he just kind of like, he didn't bolt out, but he was like, yeah, I'm not. He's like, we're not fucking.
Oh,
around with that.
he said, there's no damn place in that crawl space. Pitch
No, bro.
fucking black.
It's
I think I
pitch
ran.
black.
Dude, why? Yeah, it's just
I don't
this
know.
is
I
Zach
don't
Bagans
know.
fucking with you. It's like,
Yeah, no.
go crawl.
I,
We'll
I
just
think,
blast scary shit on
yeah,
top of
yeah.
you.
Bro, that audio is fucking creepy.
Yeah,
You can
I've
find
heard
that
that.
audio
I've
on
yeah,
YouTube.
it's in the YouTube. Yeah, it's like that girl, right? It's like she has
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
weird
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one
It's
where
like
that's the one.
Ants something Ants Antsworth. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Antsworth. Yeah.
But yeah, there's that one. And then Pitch Black too. And there's the basement. The basement's pretty creepy. Where else did I feel something? So they have that bus. I don't know if you ever heard of that story, the suicide bus. The doctor that was going around in this bus, helping people commit suicide, like
Oh, like
a.
Dr. Kevorkian?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the name.
Yeah.
But they have the van that he was committing those
Oh,
things in.
Dr.
And
Kevorkian.
so in the waiting room, before you get to that van, like they were showing a video of a girl fainting, and
Damn.
she fainted in that waiting room, and my dumb ass is over here feeling like woozy, bro, like feeling lightheaded and shit
Yeah. Yeah.
in that fucking room, bro. And I felt that in there too. Yeah. What else did I feel? Oh, dude, they have this creepy ass room. Where there was this serial killer. I guess he was killing boys. I mean, I guess he was gay, and he was like finding like boys that he was attracted to.
Yeah.
And I guess he had kept one that was like where he would like hold him prisoner for a cool minute in the same bed and everything. But the bed has like, they have the bed that he used to kill this one kid, and the bed, you can see like it has like the fucking like markings of his body, bro. They said that like this
Damn.
dude, like before he like or after he like raped them and whatever, that they had said that he electrified him to death.
Jesus.
So much that his body burned, and then it's said to say that he shit himself, from the
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah.
So on that bed, etched into the bed that they have there, is a like, it looks like a body, bro, like burnt into the bed,
Fuck.
because they burned him and he shit all over himself, so you
Yeah.
can see it all over the
Yeah.
bed. That room made me feel weird.
Yeah.
That room,
No.
yeah.
That's goddamn.
Yeah, bro. So that room made me feel weird as fuck. I got like a
Yeah.
little head change in there. There was that room. Of course, they have like the serial killer room where like it has like the paintings from
Mm.
Gacy, like the
Yeah.
clown paintings.
Mhm.
They have the letters from fucking
Charles Manson.
yeah, from Charles Manson, his song notes and shit, some songs. They got some other shit from him. like paintings too that he did while he was on LSD or something, and then they got like fuck the bag and the rope from not
Zodiac
Jeffrey
Killer.
Dahmer. No, not Jeffrey Dahmer. The fucking the other dude.
Oh, I
Uh,
know you're talking about. Oh, Ed
but him too,
Gein?
like no. But him too, they had shit in there from him. But it was that one where all the girls thought he was like really like handsome.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
was that Jeffrey
No,
Dahmer?
no, no, no. No. Jeffrey
Nah,
Dahmer is
Jeffrey Dahmer
glasses.
was into
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Oh, I know you're talking about. Fuck.
Yeah, Anthony, if you're in chat, bro, name him, bro. I know you know. But yeah, they have the bag and the rope and something else that he used to murder somebody that they found on him the day that he was going to go to his next fucking like abduction and stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's that. There's a bunch of stuff in there, bro. A lot of stuff to make you feel uneasy too.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. I feel like, yeah. It's just because it's real stuff. It's not like it's
Yeah,
not.
bro. Like so, you know, and definitely when I walked out of here, bro, I felt like I really felt like I was questioning my morality. You know, like questioning myself.
Yeah,
Like, dude, like fuck, like you know, when you get shunned this shit, like for people
yeah,
that are like really interested in like true crime and shit like
yeah,
this, you know, like if you get shown this shit, like you kind of like question like fuck, am I really into this? You know what I mean? Because like
yeah,
this is the nitty gritty shit. You know,
yeah.
this is the shit
That's
that you
real shit.
see. Yeah, you know, and yeah, dude, that and in that room that I told you that made me feel like uneasy too. Like
Yeah,
they have like the torture devices that he used, like
yeah. Nah,
pliers to
yeah,
fucking like take
nah.
his nails out. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
nah.
it's like
That's yeah. I'll
a lot
chill
of
on
shit,
that.
bro.
Yeah, cool,
Um,
Zach.
yeah, you know,
Cool
but that
tools, Zach.
in that room that I felt really uneasy, and then they have the last few rooms. They have a room where you walk in. It's like a U,
Yeah.
and in the middle of that room, they have the this like head of a witch that's said to like never age or like
Wait, so it's just like a decapitated head?
yes, and they say that it's like it never decomposes. Yeah, I didn't really look too much at it, but yeah, you know, it does. I took like a glimpse,
And
yeah, it's like a head.
there you can't take pictures in there,
No,
huh?
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no pictures nor video. But yeah, me and my brother walking outside of that room because we were the last ones of the group. Um, they said the last person in the group of the line, you know, you got to make sure you close the door because every time you don't close the door of this room, they say that supposedly something fucks with you and follows you. Um, so we're
Hmm.
walking out of the fucking room, bro, and my brother forgets to fucking close the door, and I
Oh,
turn
no.
back to him, bro. I turn back to him, bro, and I shit you not, like I could have sworn I seen somebody standing like in the fucking like down the hallway, bro. And
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, bro, make sure you close the door.
Yeah,
And he's like,
close
oh
that
yeah, I
door.
forgot, right? Yeah. And so he
The
goes to
the
close,
shadow
yeah,
just like
yeah, exactly, bro. And he goes to close the door, and fucking he
yeah,
closes it,
it's
and
not dumb or that. Yeah, because I know you're talking about. It's like the handsome guy that
yeah, what's his face? Fucking did it's not Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck, I think his
Jeffrey
name starts with a
Dahmer.
C. Is Charles? No.
Here,
Manson, no. But yeah, dude. So my brother goes to close the room,
Ted
bro.
Bundy. Ted Bundy. Thank
Ted
you.
Bundy. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought C, but yeah, Ted Bundy, bro. They got a bunch of they got the bag where they
Yeah.
caught him with.
Wild.
But yeah, and a fucking they have yeah. So my brother closes the door to that room, dude, and he closes it, and he says that he could have sworn like something reached out of the door, like so before he closed it. But they had like outside of that room they had like drapes, and I guess they were gonna put like a new section there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, inside of that other like living space or that
Yeah.
room. And so behind the drapes, I hear something like kind of like, "Hey," and I look back to see if my brother was calling me, and I was like, "Did you say something to me?" He's like, "No." So I go, "Okay, whatever, fuck it." Keep walking, and I hear it again. I'm like, "Bro, you gotta be fucking with me, bro." You
Keep
know, like,
fucking-
and he's like, "Nah, bro." And then I think he said he heard it too after I heard it, but yeah, some weird shit happens in that fucking place, bro. I definitely would say that if you are not like a firm believer of shit like this, you know, and you go visit
Yeah.
this place, you'll definitely get some
Yeah,
experience.
no, I
you
feel
know?
like you'll get creeped out for sure.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Like,
It is a
'cause
creepy place.
even if you don't believe in ghosts, you can still see like fucking horrible shit that happened. So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like when I walked out of there, like, yeah, you know, you do feel a little tired. I felt drained. My brother did too.
it's a
Um,
mummified witch head. Your brother said.
oh yeah, yeah,
Wild.
mummified witch head. And they say it
Damn,
doesn't age, it
that's
doesn't
so
decompose.
crazy. Like there's just a head there.
Bro, you see some shit inside this place. I man, dude, like,
You know where I want
uh,
to go, and I think it's in L.A. The Museum of Death.
oh yeah, I've been in that place. This place is pretty crazy too.
Is
Not
that
as crazy as this place.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's not as crazy as a fucking piss
No,
bed.
no, yeah, they got some crazy ass shit in there. But the Museum of Death is interesting, so to say. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you a story that my brother told me from coming back from that place the first time he went with his wife. So he goes to that place, right?
Yeah.
And oh yeah, the last room they have it's the fuck, what is that? The Dybbuk box. I didn't go in
Oh,
there, bro.
yeah,
I don't
Dybbuk
I don't
box.
fuck with I don't fuck with demons like that. So I didn't go
Yeah.
in there. My brother's like, all right, cool. But my
Not
brother
even
said,
Jewish demons.
yeah, no, fuck no. So my brother goes in there, not in that place, but he went there the
Oh,
first time,
he
and on the way,
he's like telling us Ted Bundy. He's like, yeah.
yeah, Ted Bundy.
Wait, is audio off again?
Did he say that?
No. He's like, oh, okay. No, it's just I think I turned it into like slow thing. All right, it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. But yeah, so the first time my brother goes to this thing, he comes back with this story. I guess he said he was chilling inside his living room with his wife,
Hmm.
and he says he has these like kind of like long drapes, like to kind of cover his windows,
Yeah.
and
Gosh,
at the
enough of the
time,
trips, man.
at the time, I think his daughter was away,
Mhm.
I think, or was asleep. But his daughter kind of likes to fuck with my brother, you know. So
Yes.
so
Yes.
at the time,
Yeah,
at the
my
time,
sister loves to scare my dad too.
so
That's-
yeah, at the time, my brother was watching TV with his
Yeah.
wife, and they were in the living room, and these drapes were right there closed, and he said that he had said something to his daughter, I believe. Anthony, fact check me if you're listening to me. But he heard his daughter like laughing and like running behind him behind the couch, and then he looked to the drapes and he thought that his daughter was like hiding from him, and he heard somebody behind the drapes, and he looks down at the drapes to see like little feet standing there. And he gets up to go fucking like try to scare her because you know that's just who we
fucking
are.
gone.
But no, he doesn't pull him back. He pushes the fucking drapes in like to kind of like fuck with her
Yeah.
so she could like push her head and hit her head on
yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
And he pushes the drapes.
And then
Nothing's fucking there, bro.
And you hit the side. What the fuck?
Yeah. He was like, "Holy fuck!" And his wife was there to witness that as well too. So, yeah, that's his creepy story that he came back with from there. I came back with I don't think anything fucking with me. I mean, I I think I did, but I don't think I was paying attention, to like
Yeah.
hear.
You're
I had a lot of
busy
fucking
playing Death Stranding. And you
yeah,
just
I had a lot of weird dreams, bro. I had a
oh
lot of
yeah.
fucking weird dreams,
Yeah.
bro. Um, yeah, it's like weird ass fucking trippy dreams. But
Uh,
no, I don't think I came back with anything like fucking with me like that.
damn.
I went really respectfully, bro.
Yeah. Just bow your head. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
say
thank you, thank
bye,
you.
say my piece,
Yeah.
thank you for letting me come in. Oh, um, fuck, what was that? So yeah, they have the rocking chair, the demon chair from
Mm,
The Conjuring.
mm.
Um, they have it like behind the glass, and some people they get to go inside there or whatever.
And
But
then just fucking
so
ride on the rocket chair.
yeah, so it's a dark ass fucking room with the demon chair, and there's
Yeah,
like a
there's
spotlight on the fucking chair, bro. I shit you not, comms. I don't lie about this shit, dog. So bro, this is like the second to last room, so I was already like, damn, this is a lot of shit, bro. It's a long fucking tour, and so. When me and my brother were in that room, I just felt some type of vibe. It felt fucking heavy, So I looked towards the fucking chair when we're
Mhm.
walking out. I shit you not, bro. I seen somebody, no, not rocking. I seen somebody like with their hand on the fucking rocking chair, like a dark fucking figure, but charred fucking figure, bro. And like when somebody's charred, bro, you could kind of see like the shiny bits
Mhm.
of their body.
Mhm.
That's exactly how I seen it, bro. I don't know why I seen that. Maybe it was something fucking with me, but like, yeah, bro, I seen somebody like in the dark on the side of the chair with their hand on the rocking chair like this, and I was like, yeah, just walk the fuck out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking spooky ass shit, dude. That happens, or I will say that like I said, you would definitely walk out with the experience.
Yeah. No, I could. Yeah, for sure. If I go there,
Mhm.
like I no, cause I can't like my dad. I would ask my dad to go there, but he's.
Yeah.
I feel like my dad is too. What did I say? Like not superstitious, not like too superstitious to go
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
no.
The only one that's I probably won't go back there because of me about to have my kid
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. You don't want bad juju.
Don't want any type of juju like that on my kid, bro. And it's been a long time that I've done it, so or like looked for that shit. But around the times that I was doing shit like that, when I went to the church after that time I had that experience with the EVP. Yeah, I was getting fucked with heavily, bro. Like
Yeah.
heavily. I was like either seeing somebody like in the corner of my room, like in the dark, having weird ass fucking nightmares. What else? I would hear shit a lot at the night. Just weird shit, bro, was happening to me after that experience.
Yeah.
Weird shit was happening to me after that, bro. Fucking, and then everybody that went with me too were having like nightmares. Some of them were seeing shit. Some of them were hearing shit.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, um, getting fucked with. A lot of things going missing. Um, you know, like, and for anybody that doesn't like, when I always tell them that story and they don't believe me,
Mm.
um, I always tell them like my when I took my sister's fiance at the time boyfriend, um, he was definitely skeptical, bro. Like he was
Yeah.
definitely like, I don't believe in this shit. So for all of us to hear that shit all at once, and for have somebody that was skeptical about
Yeah.
not hearing shit like that and heard shit like that, I would definitely say that that was true. Like something like that happened to us.
Yeah.
And if you ever come around my family cops, I would bring them and be like, hey, bro, you want to go to the church? You'd be like, nah, fuck no. The shitty part about it is that I think when he went to like when he came the first time that I was meeting him, his thing was like, I gotta I gotta show out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be no bitch around my brother. Like we're on my
Yeah. Yeah.
girlfriend's brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, he came, bro. He was white, like white as fuck after that night, dude. He was really scared.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, but like I said, I've had my fair share of weird shit. Um, um, what was that last
Yeah.
one I was saving for you? Um,
Yeah. Like, cause my story, like, I just remember, like, since we moved back, like, nothing really, like, scary thing happened for me.
mhm.
Like, yeah, ever since, like, I think because it was, uh, yeah, like, because we moved hella places, and yeah, we from California to like, uh, California to fucking Victorville, whack, Victorville, whack, and then
I'm
to
pretty
here.
sure there's some wild ass shit though out there.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's a mall and school.
Uh-huh.
That's a cool. That's the cool part is the mall. That's dude. That's
Yeah,
I hated hated Victorville. Yeah, and so I feel like we didn't like settle down for a bit to
yeah.
to let like anything like haunt me or like just.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Fuck with
like
you.
yeah, fuck with me because I know like in the Philippines, yeah, that there's tons, and like
Fuck yeah, bro.
like my grandma was like, yeah, you know, you have a third eye, right? Like I have a third eye too, and I can see shit. Do you wanna get like a
You want to open that motherfucker?
yeah? Do you wanna open third eye so you can see shit? It's like no,
Bro.
no, no, no. That's no. I don't know why I didn't. I think because my parents is like no, don't just
Yeah.
no, we're good.
Nah.
We don't you don't want to scare my baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Um, I think this is one of my last stories, but this is one of the creepiest. I just heard a knock. I don't know if that was me. Weird. Whatever. Fuck it. Um. So. Yeah. So this one was with my brother. Um. We there's this place out here. It's called Little Rock, and around that
Mhm.
time we were in and out of that place a lot, and we were past this big ass house, bro. This big ass fucking mansion, and I'd always get this weird feeling off of it, bro. Like every time I looked at it, it always would give me like that feeling to look away. So me and my brother thought it the bright idea to fucking go inside of the fucking
Oh
house.
jeez.
Oh, yeah, bro. We're talking like almost like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Mhm.
house in the
Mhm.
movie. It almost looked like that, low key, big ass fucking house, dude. Um, so we go inside it. Yeah, it's kind of like mansion like. Everything's really fucking old. There were stairs. We didn't
What
want to
the
walk on it.
door was open?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. So, um, the stairs are kind of fucked up. We didn't walk on them. We were just kind of searching down on the first fucking floor. Come to find out, there was a basement, and in that basement, we walked down to it. It was really fucking dark, and so of course we were explorer boys and had our flashlights, and turned them on, bro. We're exploring the fucking house and the basement. And this basement's huge, bro. Like it's underground as fuck. And so we get to this one like room of the basement where there was just like a chair bolted to the ground with straps like on the armrest. Like it's so fucking weird with the light right above it. Like those hanging
Yep.
lights like you were
Yep.
talking about.
Yep.
Exactly like that. It
The
wasn't
shop
on.
lights.
Wasn't on. And then behind that chair were like tunnels. Like it was like 3 tunnels, bro. Like to keep going off in the distance. We never fucking walked in there, but after we saw that chair, it was so fucking creepy. So
Yeah.
fucking creepy,
Yeah,
bro. Like
no.
I don't think I've ever felt that. I mean, yeah, I have at the fucking Zach Bagan's house, but um, I don't think I've ever felt that like urge to want to fucking throw up. From just
Yeah.
seeing this chair. And so after that, we kind of got creeped out, left,
Yep.
right. Come to find out later on down the line, I believe it was in the news. It was said to that they had found somebody there that was taking kids, and then
Fucking Jesus.
yeah, bro, and then eventually they fucking demolished the house. Just this
Yeah.
fucking beard. But yeah, that house gave me the fucking creeps, bro. Like I don't think I've ever felt anything that strong
Yeah.
before, and I think people get so scared of ghosts sometimes that like
No.
yeah,
A
could be
lot of
pretty
people are
creepy,
scarier. Just yeah,
But
so
but
a
but I
story of
think at
this
that
podcast. People are shit. People are fuckers. Yeah.
yeah, there's some people out there
There's
evil,
yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking evil,
Evil
bro.
motherfuckers. Yep.
You know,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I think after that I realized that it's not really truly about being scared of spirits and entities.
Yeah.
I think it's more being scared of what you could feel off of a fucking human being.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
and not only just from them being in front of you, of what they leave behind.
Yeah.
If you could feel the energy off of shit
Yeah.
like that,
His
brother, you gotta
residuals.
yeah,
Yep.
you gotta be wary of that person, because that was a fucking spooky ass house, bro.
Dude, like yeah, I can just picture that fucking chair. And
yeah,
that
I think I remember when me and my brother kind of walked into that basement, like we kind of heard the fucking like kind of screeching, and I think
Mhm.
that's what drew us to that room,
Oh
that part of the
jeez.
basement,
Yeah.
was because the light was
Like
kind of like yeah, a little bit just over it. Wasn't on though. It
yeah.
wasn't on. So, and the fact that we seen tunnels, we were like, nah, fuck that. I don't know
Yeah,
if my brother.
that's fucked.
Yeah, I don't know if my brother ever went back to that house to explore more. I think he went back with friends. I don't know, but yeah, that house is creepy as fuck. Well,
Yeah.
was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Um, I'd want to say that's probably like in my top fucking 5 creepiest
Top
places I
5
ever fucking been.
creepiest
Yeah.
places.
Top
Jesus
5
Christ.
creepiest places. Yeah, bro.
Dude, I need a shower now. A shower. Like
I need
yeah.
to, I need to do a fucking egg cleanse.
Yeah. I just like on my knees in the shower, like crying,
Just praying.
holding my son. Fuck
Yeah,
everyone.
bro. Fuck it. Bro, I could go on. I could go on and on about shit like that. That shit was always, I don't know. I don't want to say that I was always kind of like driven to it. I want to
Yeah.
say I was more like, I don't know. I
No,
guess like
it's you have
prone to it.
yeah, you have a curious yeah, no,
Definitely.
yeah, you're
Definitely.
curious and yeah, you're a mata flame. Yeah. You're a
Yeah,
mata
bro.
flame in the dark area.
Yeah, a lot of that shit bit me in my ass, like
Yeah.
and like I said, like fortunately I've never fucked with, the Ouija board and
Yeah.
shit like that, and
Hasbro killed it.
yeah.
Don't forget.
The
Weird.
damn you
Yeah,
Hasbro.
Damn you, Barbie.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, um this would probably be the last of my stories. I think this is the last one I wanted to tell you. So
Okay. Yeah, we're on 2 hours right now.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, like
And
1 hour considered if
Mhm.
the half of it is just fucking cut out, that sucks.
Oh shit. So I'll try to tell this story as fast as possible, but
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
okay. So back in the day when me and my brother were a little younger, um, well, when I was a little younger, my brother was already going to high school. There was this girl that liked my brother, and she was like kind of like this goth girl, right?
Oh, sick,
Dark.
sick.
Yeah,
Goth
sick
Mom
ass
is
goth girl. But everybody thought around those times, bro, it was a little like different, you know, like not all
Oh wait,
everybody.
I think you told. Yeah, yeah. Just keep on
Yeah, we
going.
told you
Yeah,
this
yeah,
story. I don't think we recorded it.
yeah, yeah,
So around these times, a lot of people were different. They don't really like look
yeah,
into the
yeah,
goth
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you know, like that. Um, so yeah, this goth girl had a like a crush on my brother.
Mhm.
Sorry, Anna, if you're watching this, with to my brother's wife. um, but
High school. It's high school.
yeah, high school is high school, and I think it's like almost elementary. But so yeah, dude. So this girl had a crush on my brother, and so everybody would fuck with her and kind of like tease her about my brother, and so my brother's friend at the time like kind of like messed with her, said some shit to her, and kind of like bullied her, right? And so the girl got really pissed, you know, because
Yeah.
my brother's friend was fucking with her, you know, and so she puts supposedly she
She went
said
full
so it
carry.
said yeah, she fucking put a curse on my brother because my brother and his friend because she was into like black magic.
Yeah.
Um, so me and my brother used to share a room when we were younger. So he would have like these nightmares, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Damn.
I'd hear him like talking in his sleep and shit. And so one night I start having like these fucking Mino night terrors, dude. Like
Jeez.
of an old lady with their fucking eyes like gouged out, and she would
Yeah, you
like
told me.
fucking
God
scare
damn.
the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah.
Um, so I would like, fuck, dude, like. Yeah, I'm not gonna even front, bro. I would fucking go to my mom and dad's room, you know, whenever that shit would happen.
Yeah.
And so one day me and my brother were kind of like talking in the room, like telling spooky stories, and he starts to tell me about this dream that he had. And the dream was just like, you know, this old lady with her eyes gouged out, and our dreams kind of matched up.
Fuck. Did that like just
So
when he told you that? Did that just fucking
it just clicked.
Yeah,
You know, like
but
it
did
just
that
clicked.
just fucking? Are you serious? That's how
Yeah, well,
what my
hell yeah,
dude.
bro.
I would freak out.
Yeah, I mean, because where do you?
Oh,
Who,
he said I went one time with a cousin, but didn't dig any deeper.
yeah, he's talking about
Okay,
the
okay,
house
dude.
before.
Yeah, my I think the OBS is just fucking fuck it up. That's fine.
Yeah, but so yeah, yeah, our dreams matched
Yeah,
up.
dude, I would turn white if I heard
Well,
his
yeah, I
nightmares,
fucking
my nightmares.
yeah, are like matching up. Yeah, I fucking did, bro. Like that was so weird, and
Dolly Zoom.
yeah, and so fucking yeah, dude. So I forgot, Um, but yeah, a lot of weird shit started to happen around the house. And me and my brothers and sisters used to fuck around and say that the house was haunted. We have stairs at my parents' house, so
Mhm.
at the end of the stairs, we all of us collectively were scared of the bottom of the stairs at night. And then everybody would say that there's an old lady. So me and my brother were kind of thinking that this spirit was like fucking with the whole family.
Damn.
I forgot what happened. I don't know. My brother never really like told me too much of what ended up happening with that story, but the idea that me and my brother's dreams were like kind of linking up
Yeah,
was crazy to me,
dude.
or
That
that it
yeah.
was the same old lady, you know. And yeah, we just kind of had like night terrors back to back. Um, it's just crazy how like shit like that works because it started to like bleed onto me, you
Mhm.
know. Um, yeah, dude, I that shit scared the fuck out of me sometimes, dude. Like I would literally like remember sometimes I don't remember. Like the image of the old lady was creepy as
Uh,
fuck.
he said junior high, and we were teasing her a lot, but it was a friend's cousin.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah, dude. Yeah, if
Damn.
whoever's watching this on the YouTube for a playback, my brother's in the chat right now. We're just going
I
back
know.
on this
Thank you
story.
for
Yeah,
uh
fact checking
fact
everything.
checking. Yeah.
You know, yeah, but that used to creep me the fuck out, dude. That old lady with
Well,
her eyes gouged out.
somehow your dreams followed my dreams, but
Yeah, bro.
but
So
it wasn't creepy. It was like really nice, but I can't
yeah,
say anything.
of what the context was,
Yeah.
but just to tell you a little bit of context of not what the dream was, but what led to there. So back in my heyday, when I was a little younger, I was very interested and curious about lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, if nobody knows what that is usually you
Control your
start,
dreams.
yeah, you start to learn how to practice to learn how to control your dreams a little more, gain control of your subjective mind. Um, it is possible. I have done it. For those that say you can't, you'd be surprised. Writing down your dreams and remembering a lot of shit like that. Um, jolt down your dreams a little bit. You'll be surprised how far away you guys start to fuck
I
around with it.
remember that night
Yeah.
as clear as day, dude. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. That's why I
So-
fucking texted you. Was like, dog, you would never guess what happened last night, dude. It's
Bro, this
fucking
dude-
wild.
Fucking voice memo me
Yeah.
in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
I had the craziest fucking dream.
This is fucking dream, dog.
And it was more of a dream to his liking, you know.
Yeah, it was the best dream, but random as shit.
Yeah, random as fuck. But yeah, you know, when you lucid dream, the going through the process of learning how to lucid dream is very scary sometimes because you get into what's called sleep paralysis, you know, a lot
Mhm.
because
The
You're-
demons
you-
standing in your
yeah.
chest.
Yeah, you know, people always say they see like a dark, shadowy figure walking closer to them, or they feel something sitting on them and they can't get up. It's usually because your mind is asleep.
Yeah.
Some are half and half. You know, some people say like, yes, it is a tap in into the paranormal world, and that's why you see what you see, feel what you feel. I'm a little bit of 50-50, because yes, I do believe in science. You know, when it comes to shit like that, your mind is half asleep, and it is easy for you to hallucinate in a state like that.
Yeah.
And then the other half, yes, you know, it could be because you are tapping into
Yeah,
the
you're-
paranormal world.
Like your mind is awake, but your body's asleep.
Yeah, a lot of the times when I was learning how to do this, a lot of people say they have a problem with kind of like reality in itself when they start to watch themselves sleeping. You know, like they're like, there's a yeah,
out of
yeah.
body experience.
Yeah, like out of body experiences while they're sleeping. So they're awake, but their body is asleep. That I've had happen to me, sleep paralysis and night terrors. That was the whole reason why I got into this because of night terrors. I was having really bad night terrors at one point. So I would jot my fucking dreams down and, you know, learn how to manage the scary shit and get through the night a little better, sleep restfully. But I was telling Coms in the midst of all that, I don't know if we recorded that part, but I was telling Coms that in the middle of that, it was going good for the time that I was learning how to do it or whatever, or got better at it. But in the midst of all that, I started to see that lady, and
What? The old lady?
yeah, I started to see that lady, and then I was telling Coms that every time I seen like this vase,
Yes, yeah. You told me about the
I'll,
face.
yeah, I'd see this vase with the fucking dead flowers, and it's giving me
Wilted
like the
flowers.
creeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me the creeps just thinking about it, and it was nothing fucking like really big or spooky, but
Yeah.
I would always see that vase, and after I see that vase, I always had a hint of that I was going to see that lady around in my dreams, and she wouldn't do nothing. She would just stand there, you know, like
Like the intro to Insidious.
yes, you know, yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Fuck.
fucking creepy, dude. And you know, I don't know if you ever seen that part, or I'm pretty sure you've seen it. You've seen Inception, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that part where they're in the dream and he's starting to say like, yeah, dude, your subconscious is starting to become aware that we're in here, so it wants to attack us because we do not belong here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I felt like it was that because it kind
Yeah.
of made sense, because
Yeah.
every single time that would happen, I'd see the vase. Maybe I was just getting better at what I was doing, but I mean, I'm not saying that I was out here fucking doing fucking dream heist, but
It's-
when you're able to control your dreams a little more,
yeah.
it's a little funner.
I'm just trying to fly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little scarier when you get into the weird side of it, because your subconscious is a strong thing,
Dude.
and you'd
Yeah,
be
I
surprised.
feel like you could make like a movie about that or a short.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like yeah, like there's no horror movies about dreams.
Your
Like,
subconscious.
yeah, subconscious and then dreams, dream state, and
And you know what's funny too is that they also have like a creepypasta on that, I believe. I don't know if you ever heard it. It was about like this guy that was in this dream, said to have like a coma, woke up out of it, but then he lived like his whole entire life being happy in his marriage with his kids. But then one day he looked at this lamp, and this lamp just looked like 2D to him.
Oh, whoa.
And so he started to like trip out on this lamp. And this lamp was really giving him like really bad, like,
vibes.
yeah, because it was 2D. It wasn't something that was taking him out of his reality. And then I think, come to find out that the guy starts to figure out that he's in a coma or some shit still. So he's still dreaming. So none of that was real. Yeah. like a fucking yeah, you just have like a
Do you see us both like? Oh,
yeah.
I'm like
bro.
looking. It's like, oh, okay, no, everything's 3D.
Yeah, you should read it, bro. It's very
Okay,
short.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
I
whole,
feel
the
like
whole premise.
should we start reading creepypastas?
Should we make this podcast about creepy shit in October, bro? We're gonna spam
Oh yeah,
you guys.
yeah, I know.
We're gonna spam the fuck out of you guys. I'm
no.
gonna be in the hospital while my baby's being born, and we're gonna spam you guys with horror stories.
yeah, no, yeah, we'll do something in Halloween, for sure.
Yeah, I'll probably upload some of those pictures I have from the church. I know I got some laying around.
Yeah, like let's do that in another let's do it in the 6th podcast.
Well, like upload the pictures.
No, just have send it to me, and then I'll like put them up on the podcast, and then I was like, oh, so what is this? Like, we'll do a slideshow.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, that the fucking old lady was creepy. Like I said, your subconscious is a crazy thing. It's a fucking scary thing. You never know, like the shit that your subconscious holds.
Yep, it's the void.
Like,
it's the void.
That creepypasta just proves it. Can you imagine going through your whole life living a happy fucking life, knowing that when you come home to always look at this lamp that's 2D is setting you off, only to find out that your reality isn't real.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well,
do you know this is real? Are me and Calm real? Is
Yeah.
it podcast real? Are we all connected? Who fucking knows?
Well-
We're just gonna change this shit into a fucking spooky fucking.
yeah. No, I would. No, I like just hearing scary shit because you have tons of stories.
Bro,
you have tons of
I
like scary
I was
stories.
in the deep. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was in the deep. I was in the deep. I was interested in all this shit. And I was thinking about this too. I think one of our podcasts. I forgot if it was episode 1 or 2. We are being joking around talking about that we're gonna go to like haunted places.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I thought about it, and I was like, would you now where you're at? You know, like, would you do this now?
Oh
Like,
yeah. Probably
I
not.
don't know. I think twice. I
Yeah.
think twice.
Yeah.
Because like, who fucking knows what my kid's gonna grow up,
Yeah.
see, hear.
Yeah.
What if my meddling and all that shit is gonna make my kid more prone to energies or seeing
Yeah.
shit? And, nah, not
Yeah.
worth it.
Nah. Yeah.
Daddy, there's somebody under the bed.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that creepy pasta, bro?
No.
No?
Probably. But
It's like I forgot what it's called. I think it's like a 2-sentence horror story.
oh yeah.
But
Like on
It's a
Reddit?
short fucking yeah. I think it's like a short story where the kid calls the dad into the room, and the dad goes into the room and says, "Hey, Dad, can you check? There's somebody under my bed. I hear him." And the dad checks under the bed, and it's his son saying, "That's not me." That's fucking creepy, bro.
Oh whoa.
Who do you
Oh,
trust?
whoa. That's that's good. Your brother
Yeah, that's a
said
creepy
I
one.
think you should lol.
What should we do, bro? What are
Go
you talking
go to
about?
haunted places?
No, my brother. Fuck off, bro. My
Uh,
brother and my sister-in-law are into that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
The
Yeah.
cults.
So yeah, they also enjoy that shit. Yeah, you guys want to know if here's another recommendation for a book if we're on my spooky readers. out
Oh
there.
yeah. Yeah.
So
That is a good
I
book.
gotta. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this book out here real quick. This is another book, not the same one from last time. But this book is creepy as shit for people who love to read like inside lore and stuff. So I got this book right here. It's
Oh,
called The
House of Leaves. Yeah.
Ooh, man,
Yeah.
this book gave me some weird ass dreams for a cool minute.
Yeah.
So the premise of it is basically a family that moves into a brand new house. You know what's fucking weird? I've been reading a lot of books about families moving into a fucking new house. But
Yeah. Aren't you moving to a new house?
well, we're trying to
Yeah.
find a new house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this book is about a family that moves into a new house. Only to find out that the house has more room than outside than it does inside.
Yeah.
So the husband goes to inspect it, only opening up a whole new world of shit. And it's just, bro, this book gets so fucking chaotic after a while. You start to read shit, and it's like the main
Oh,
character starts to go
wow.
crazy.
That's
Right. So
kind
these
of
are all
sick.
his notes. Yeah, so he starts to go crazy, and there's so much other shit in here. So it's like in his like
A psyche?
writings, I guess you could say.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
there's some pages where it's just like
Oh,
a couple words.
that's pretty sick. I like that.
Yeah, it's a long fucking book. It took me a minute. This one was like the special edition, I think, or not the special edition, or like the reprint, where it starts to have like pictures and shit of like the shit that he was drawing or like going crazy on, bro. There's like shit in here that's like like the dialogue is in like a spiral, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he started to draw like shit that he was finding around the house.
oh nice. Damn.
Good book, yeah. So if
Yeah.
you ever want to read like
House
shit
of
that,
Leaves?
yeah.
Yeah,
read
no,
that book a
I've
couple fucking
heard of I think I've heard of this the book title because of a song of Circus Survive. It's like, oh, House of Blues, that sounds fucking sick. And I like after I was like, oh, it's a book. And then I like just researched it. Like, yeah, it isn't like I heard the house is smaller from outside and in.
Yeah, so the
But-
house is bigger on the outside.
Oh
than
yeah,
it
yes,
is
yes,
on the
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
And the crazy part of this is that you know what I just realized right now. So like the front of the book it has the book cover like this. You know, it's representing the house, so the book cover is not the size of the book because this
Oh,
is the
sick.
actual size of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fucking book.
Yeah.
House of Leaves. Read
Who's
that
who's
shit
the
for real.
author? Who's the author?
The author of this is Mark Z. Daniel Liskey. I'll let you guys read that for yourself.
Okay. Mark Z. Danielitsky. Okay.
That's Jay's book recommendation of the
Nice.
fucking night. For all
Yeah.
you spooky readers out there.
Damn.
Yeah, I wanna start a book club of fucking horror books, bro. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, you should make a
Hmm.
make a IG from that. Make a TikTok. I don't know if TikTok's
Sick.
still around. Aren't they
Yeah.
closing TikTok down?
I don't know. What the fuck is going on with that?
Yeah, because someone has to buy TikTok.
Oh, there's still. I thought somebody
Yeah.
already did. No.
No. Like I think Amazon was trying to, Bezos was trying to buy TikTok, but I don't know. But yeah, they just left. You know our great president just leaves shit.
I don't want to agree with that comment.
Yeah, our super cool president. Yeah, but yeah, you should, if TikTok's still alive, make a book talk, and then you'll flying with views.
Yeah, so I think that's enough. I'll check out my new Silent Hill fucking map.
Oh,
So I got this
sick.
I got this Silent Hill fucking jacket, guys, that I ordered back in November, and I barely got it
Oh, nice.
yesterday, dude.
Nice.
It's a fucking dope ass jacket, but Jesus Christ, Konami, you guys cannot make me wait that long for a fucking
Konami.
jacket.
Don't trust Konami.
Yeah.
Don't
You
ever
guys are
trust
making
Konami.
you guys are making million off of this game, bro. If that
Yeah.
took you that long to make a fucking jacket, like they gave me like a light to match the fucking
Oh, sick.
to match the game. It has this like little
Yeah.
symbol right there. Oh fuck, it's
Oh,
right there a little bit.
the circle, and then the triangle, and then 3 dots.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It's a bright ass light.
Oh,
It's a little cheap, but
oh.
I'm gonna go searching for some fucking
Yeah. Some fucking
some
repressed
monsters.
Yeah, repressed dreams. Repressed monsters. So I looked
Going
at
to my psyche.
into the Silent Hill too. It's really fucked. It's like
Yeah, bro.
it's there. I don't think there has been a game of that premise in forever.
Mm-mm.
No, not. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
in ever.
I don't think there's any game that touches on. That's exactly why they did part 2, because part 2 is more of the psyche than it is of anything else. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Part 1 and 3 are more like a hell, just hell,
Mm,
cultish.
Yeah.
But yeah, part 2 is just into the psyche, super into the psyche.
and
Like-
the premise, and that's so weird. It's like how, yeah, that's it's basic. Should we spoil? Should we
I
spoil?
mean, my brother, the people that are okay. Spoiler alert! If you haven't finished Silent Hill 2 or whatever, but my brother has already watched and played it. You know, so
Yeah, like his dying wife. Like
Yes.
he's doing like he has like the nurses, because he has a nurse fucking
Fetish?
Yeah, because his dying wife. That's how he gets off. That's
Yes.
fucking so wild.
yes, and Pyramid Head is like his judge.
Yeah, dude, that's
Mhm.
yeah that's crazy. Like I fuck with it.
Yeah, the Silent Hill will always be my favorite fucking horror game. That's number one to me.
Silent
To
2
me,
or just the
well,
whole
no,
series?
just the whole series.
Mm,
1, 2, and 3 are like,
yeah.
yeah, bro. That's my whole fucking. That's my hill. I will die on that fucking hill.
Yeah.
Or Silent Hill is one of the best fucking horror games ever fucking made, bro. Um, did you read into like the bosses and shit that you fight?
Uh no. No, I just um was watching shorts, so
Uh, so I don't know if you remember if you watched or tuned into that when I was streaming it, but there's this one chick that you find and they're just kind of weird. She always rocks a turtleneck, but you bump into her
oh
and she's
the one that like got like molested and stuff. Yeah,
so
essayed.
yeah, so the boss that you fight there is supposedly her pops, but the monster that you see is like this monster, like
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like
watched your stream.
yeah, it's kind of like formed into a bed. But
Yeah.
if you look at the monster, like it's a bed
Yes.
frame
Yeah.
and with legs and like
Mhm.
a body on top. But if you look at the monster, there's a body on top and then there's somebody under
Yeah,
that
that's
body.
wild.
It's a fucking crazy ass
And
game,
it's
bro.
just it's such an adult topic. It's just like
Yes.
what when did 2 come out? Like
To
93? Like
No, that was
no.
part one. The one came out in 99. I
Yeah.
think part two probably
It's
came
like
around like
2000.
2005,
Yeah.
maybe. Um,
Yeah. It's wild.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was doing playing that game at that age,
I
dude.
know that's really adult subjects.
But I don't think I understood it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
age, you know. Like, but when I played it now or like earlier, you know,
Mhm.
back in the day when I was a little older, yeah, you know, those, and in the remake, they definitely like they definitely went more into that girl story more back in the original one. Like you, it's just like left open for you to kind of like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
this is what it is, you know. But while you're fighting that monster, you're going into different rooms with the TV on, and that TV is like playing audio of her and her pops. And yeah, dude, yeah, that part was like part of the saddest part of the game for me.
Damn.
I almost cried. I almost cried playing
Damn.
that part, dude. Sad as fuck. And then there's this part, or when you're fighting that boss, when you go into this like tight room, like a closet, sort of say, and it has a little teddy bear, and he tries to get you in there, but he can't. So it's said that the reason why you go into that room was because that was her safe space, getting away
Yeah.
from her dad.
Jeez.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh my
Crazy
gosh.
shit, bro.
Jeez.
Crazy. And in the beginning of the game, I don't know if you've seen too, but um so in the beginning of the game you're on this mountain, right? And your car is right there on that mountain too. If you go to that car and you try to like get a glimpse of like the back seat, his wife is in the back seat covered with a blanket.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, he killed his wife.
God damn it, James. God
Damn it, James. God, James, you're such a 2001. Fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, damn.
To think that new one's gonna be wild, bro. To think that new one is gonna come out and it's already been banned in Australia, it's wild, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking because Australia has a tons of rules with the media that gets shared, so I'm pretty
Dude.
sure it has something to do with unaliving yourself. So that's
Yeah,
why.
or her friends or some shit.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah,
But yeah,
selling
dude, that
friendship.
I think that one's gonna be crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to watch you play it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, cause yeah, and it's gonna be what fucking $80. Cause
Hell yeah.
Konami's like gooning over the fucking Switch
It'll
2
probably be
prices.
95, bro.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. This is video gaming is a luxury thing now. It's fucking wild.
Video gaming is
Oh,
starting to become for the rich, guys.
yeah, I guess it's always been a kind of luxury giving, but like
Yeah.
there's a time where it's like, oh, it's like tons of games and then like some of are free. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
yep.
It's getting crazy, guys. Keep watching the podcast.
Yeah. And
Me and Cobbs need money
remember-
to fucking.
yeah, we need money for
we
video
need money
games.
to game.
Please,
we need help, guys, for you guys.
please give us money, please.
what is that fucking that underwear company called? Me Undies. Please sponsor us.
I mean, dude, I will rep the shit. I have me undies right now.
Yo, shout out to Me Undies.
Yeah,
Sponsor us right fucking
please,
now.
please.
Yes, we only got fucking 2 viewers in the chat right now, but we will show your undies off like no other.
Yeah. Soon in time, we will get
In
the
time.
audience. Yeah,
Yes.
but anything else? You want to?
No.
Anything scary you want to shout out?
Shout out to my brother.
Yeah,
to
shout out.
checking that shit.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
checking
you.
out the audio for that.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you for joining us too. So
Yeah. Thank you for joining us throughout this whole fucking long ass 2-hour fucking spooky dooky story.
almost 3 is 2:40
Almost
right
3.
now. Yeah, yeah.
Like, man, I'm about to be dead as fuck tomorrow. I
Yeah.
haven't been getting any sleep comms.
Damn.
But yeah, yeah. Shout out to the ghost.
Yeah, shout out,
haunted me.
shout out to the scary lady.
Yeah, but yeah, we thank you guys for watching. For
Yeah,
anybody
thank
who's
you.
catching these episodes on YouTube,
Mhm.
thank you. I know there's not a lot, but it's few, and we
Yeah.
fucking love it. You
And-
know,
I was talking to Jay about like having more stuff to have on our socials and like
yeah,
on like YouTube. Like, so I'm trying to get like to edit down like shorts for
yeah,
what-
so we could get more clips for y'all.
yeah. So watch out for that soon.
Hell yeah! And remember, y'all, at the end of the day,
People are
stay
fucking evil.
connected. Well, that too. Jesus Christ, Cobbs. Stay fucking connected, y'all. Stay connected.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And we're outie.
Peace.
Later.
Buenas noches.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon? Loud and clear, Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Sometimes I suspect I'm not who I think I am. Like maybe I died a long time ago and somebody took my brain and stuck it in this body. Maybe there never was a real me in the first place and I'm completely synthetic like that thing.
Keep on keeping on.
Connected.